Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Metaphor ReFantazio. Well, everyone, Count Luis's soiree is finally over, and it was a delightful success for everyone involved, as long as you weren't wearing purple. Here's hoping you made some good memories, took some priceless photos, and that you'll be able to get your deposit back on your tux and or gown. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we're live! How is everybody doing? I see that Nora was here bright and early saying birthday in exactly 1 week. Birthday countdown is in 7 days. Birthday at exactly... Oh, yeah. So whose birthday? Whose birthday you talk about? Nora, what? So vague, so vague. I take it you're excited about your birthday. How you doing, Nora? Nora continues saying, daily crash out is surprisingly about Rise trying to draw her, specifically the cover from Persona Book 4. It's hard. Random Logan check. Yeah, because I didn't see one from Extemporaneous Random Transformers check. It says, yeah, random Logan check. Do you ever think about chat randomly, like during the day when not streaming on Discord? Yes! I mean, I don't know if you guys realize this, but like streaming with all y'all, it has become a pretty significant part of my life and my routine. And so yeah, sometimes like I'll see a Transformers thing and I'll be like, bet Vero would like to see this. Or like today, earlier, I was looking at my cat. It's like, my cat is cute. I should take a picture because Crystal said she wanted to see a picture of my cat. So, yeah, I think about y'all. What about you guys? Do you guys think about me even when I'm not streaming? Or do I just disappear? Like, out of sight, out of mind. Crystal says, I see nothing, I hear nothing. I'm in class learning about laws. Are you gonna become a lawyer, Crystal? You taking legal classes? I mean, you won't answer because you can't hear or see anything, but hi, Crystal. Nora says, Crystal. Ray says, yellow. Vera said, Crystal learning about Ace Attorney in class. Nora says, everyone. Crystal says, well, specifically about contracts and laws, yes, to Vera. For some reason, I just assumed you were gonna be like in a math class. I was about to say, like, wow, you learn about laws and math. But then I realized not all classes are math. Wendy says, gosh, that battle music is way too good. It is so good. I don't understand a lick of that Esperanto that's being spoken in it, but it's so good. And, oh, God, it's Darkhope. It's been a little while. How are you doing? Saying, hey, Logan, long time no see. Yeah, it's been, how are you? And how is everybody? Nora, Crystal, Ray, Vero, Wendy, Darkhope. How are all of you? Nora says, Wendy. Crystal says, hello. And then a lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Crystal. And Vera says, Transformers mention. Okay, so let's go ahead and load up the game. So where we left off last time, we finally finished Luis's soiree, which I felt like we had been working toward for so many streams. I don't know exactly how many, but Queen Katie rated with a party of 11. Can we do a shout out for Queen Katie, please? Let's see, I'll click over here so I'll be able to see it. Because I think, I know Crystal's lurking. I think Vera, somebody should be able to do a quick shout out for Queen Katie. There we go.
I can see myself.
Hey, it's a Yangtze River.
19.
This is the stuff that wasn't working before, right?
You were 19 when this happened?
Wow, that was quite the
Your
squeak.
brother's a hottie.
Oh, that's why.
A Dr. Hottie.
A Dr. Hottie?
That's the best kind of hottie.
No, it's not. Dr. Hottie was a gross man and Ace Attorney. We don't like Dr. Hottie. Well, I mean, you can like hot doctors, but not Dr. Hottie. Too many bad flashbacks. But welcome, Raiders. Crap, I should be giving the rundown. Hi, Raiders. Hi, everybody. I'm Logan. I'm a friend of Queen Katie.
On, what plot?
Oh, we got another. Oh, I think we got a double clip going. I'll give you guys the intro.
Thank you for telling us.
Stick around for long enough for me to
genuinely
introduce
thought
myself.
this guy was dead.
Boom, boom. Okay, so my name is Logan. As I said, friend of Queen Katie. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. So we're just having some JRPG fun here. Also, I do read every comment in chat. I'm often behind, but I will get caught up eventually. I'm already behind. We're 6 minutes into chat, into stream, and I'm probably like 5 minutes behind. But by the way, if anyone here isn't already following Queen Katie, I assume we all are, go follow her. I don't know if you guys realize this, like, because remember, just a week ago, before her birthday, she was working toward getting affiliate, and she was like, I'm trying to get the average of 3 viewers per stream up there. And suddenly, like, you pop over there, it's hopping off there. There's like 17 people at any given time. Like, Queen Katie, you're killing it. It's so good. Okay, so where we left off last time, we got to go meet Rella, which I rechecked the end of last VOD because I couldn't remember her name. And I think I misunderstood. I thought it was going to be some random person, but I think it might be Juna's sister she mentioned, Cygnus, the woman who looks like the swan. So I think it might be her. I'm not entirely sure. I might be misunderstanding again, but first, we gotta do what you always gotta do when you get into the city at night. You gotta talk to a drunk man. Hey, laddie, I think maybe I've had a bit too much to drink for one day. I thought I just saw the songstress Juna with my own 2 eyes. Must have gotten the good stuff if I'm hallucinating her walking around. Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt to cut back on the drinks a little. We're friends with him now. And there's somebody else who has a speech bubble we gotta talk to. Hey, random lady on the street, grumbling Nydia. Grumble, grumble. No, there's no mistaking it. That was Juna herself, and I saw her with my own 2 eyes. My eyes. Oh! Phoenix Hero! You always know how to make an entrance. How you doing, Phoenix Hero? So good to see you. Should I read some chat? I feel like I should play the game, especially since we got Raiders, but I'm already behind in chat. Let me read a few comments in the chat. But how you doing, Phoenix? So good to see you. Nora says, yes, I tell everyone I know about you. That's awesome, unless... What exactly do you tell them about me? Is it bad stuff? Do you frighten them away? What he said, hi, Nora, happy Erky birthday. Nora said, thank you. I'm drawing Rise right now, and I will cry. What he said, Crystal, say hi to Miles Edgeworth for me. Vera says, hi, Wendy. What he says, wait, Edgeworth, I did switch the game over. Yeah, okay. I just got worried for a second. Crap, I thought I didn't switch my tags over. Vera said, hi, Wendy. When he says, Vera, mwah. Ray says, also, I have to restate how fun Repo is. It's fun. Yeah, I mentioned this on Discord under the like suggested games tab. I've been seeing people talking about this Repo game. Have you guys? It's another one that's like horror co-op games, kind of like Lethal Company. It looks like maybe something like that. Have you guys played it? It sounds fun. Vera said, mwah, mwah. And there's Queen Katie's raid saying, watch out, the Queen of Raids and her bats are flying into our kingdom. Dark Hope says, I'm doing well. I've been busy with work and trying to get my driver's license. Nice. It is such a liberating, freeing thing to be able to drive around wherever you need to, whenever you need to. Well, not wherever. You can't just like drive into a building, but like within reason. Oak with some emotes. How you doing, Oak? When he said, I'm good. I had a good day today, which felt good. Nice. I got Rolos, which I'm excited to consume. Are they fresh? I feel like when Rolos are fresh, they're so good. When they get stale, they're still good. But when they're fresh, oh, they're so good. When he says, Katie, Oak says, my Katie emotes. Oh, so it looks like Oak is now subscribing to Katie as well. There's Queen Katie with a raid message again. Oh, wait, was the other one not Queen Katie before? Oh, the other one was Oak saying it. Oh, so now you both said it. When he said the emotes are adorable. Vera said to Wendy, heck yeah. Queen Katie says, all hail my emotes. And Vera does a schedule command, and you'll notice I was good. I updated the schedule this week. So, all right, if you came in with a raid, if you're like, well, this isn't Reverse 1999, I don't want to watch this, I totally understand. Although this has attractive anime people in it as well. Far fewer, like, just floating apples and things like that, but I think it's a pretty darn good game. But if you got to take off, I totally understand if you want to stick around. We love making new friends here. And there's no mistaking it. That was Juna herself, and I saw her with my own 2 eyes. She's an inspiration, a star of hope for all of us, Nydia. But what is she doing in Grand Trad right now?
Can't believe.
Also, there's people chatting. Chat. Puripus man. Oi, that was Juna passing through here just now. You know, that songstress? I don't think my eyes were fooling me. Whoever she was, she was right gorgeous. Ooh, just seeing her done up like that makes me hate how shabby I look. Hey, if you had money, you never know. You might stop being a nuggo. I'm negging her so she'll stay with me. She doesn't look bad. She looks cute. She's got little floppy doggy ears on top of her head. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, there's Juna. Were we supposed to go to the St. Firmus's church? Hi, Juna.
Let's go.
Rella is inside this church. Let's go. All right, after you. I'm a gentleman. I can't go until after you. Juna. Come on, we should hurry. I know, Juna, you gotta go in first. Ladies first. Fine, I'm being a chauvinist jerk. It's your fault. Did I ask how everybody's week is doing? I hope you all are off to a good start to your week.
Terribly
Cutscene.
sorry.
It is
Some
okay.
elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
It is swan-looking lady. I had gotten her name mixed up before. Because before I was saying like, oh, the person we meet is probably gonna be our next party member. But she's Ishkia, right? But we already got an Ishkia. I think she's Ishkia, isn't? Wait, how she's Juna's sister? Because Juna's Nydia. Are they like, is one of them adopted? Are they stepsisters, half-sisters, something like that? But we did decide that our next party member has to be either Mustari or Paripus, right? Let's see. Quickita said, I'm so darn happy to finally start seeing Yongxi clips when you shout me out. Wendy with some Miku emotes. Quickita says, keyboard slam. Aw, Quickita said, yeah, someone rated me again today. Nice. Like I said, you're killing it, Queen Katie. What's great is that, like, you pop in there and like you get rated and the people are sticking around. They're enjoying your content. It is great. Nora said, Katie is famous. Wendy said, oh my gosh, Katie, I swore I was following you before. I'm so sorry. I just followed. Oak said, woo, Katie. Quickita said, keyboard slam. Thank you, Wendy. And Vero with a lurk. See you when you get back, Vero. Oak says, I love yay emote, says Junes sister. Did I say Junes? Did I say Juna sister? But every day is great at your Juna as well. Nora says, oh, Kavira said, Mia demands attention. Salute. You know, that's a good reason to lurk. Give your cat some attention. Mine was in here earlier until I started being noisy. Now she's out in the hallway. Okay, Swan Lady. Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
I forgot how poofy her sleeves were. Oh, and that's the other thing. Her like chest piece sticks way out. Gallica, start flying a little bit lower. You're gonna see right down her blouse if you're up there.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
So, and I see wings, so she is Ishkia, right? I mean, I guess maybe you can have people who like have interspecies breeding, because that's what's going on with little Maria, right?
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
Give me a dialogue option to say I don't understand how these species works. Huh?
Adopted sister.
Oh,
that is.
okay.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
Okay, so we don't need to ask about that stuff. Anytime you have an insensitive question about people's races, just have an exclamation point appear above your head.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden until Brylehaven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to think about Rella, because she's been hanging out with not the Count Luis bad guys, but the Forden bad guys, I guess. But she was adorable at the exhibition. You remember she was up there like panicking and freaking out? It was cute. Let's see, Wendy says, congrats on affiliate, by the way, Katie. Sorry, I didn't say it earlier. Work has been crazy the past couple of weeks. It's all good, Wendy. Like, I hope the stress like reduces because you're awesome, Wendy. There is Phoenix with the objection earlier. Quickita said, it's fine. It's been a wild weekend so far considering it was all on my birthday, lol. There's Phoenix here with some hype emotes. Phoenix, how are you? You gonna be able to stick around tonight? Have I shown you all the beautiful people that are in this game? Wendy said, I need to lock back in on the stream grind myself, especially now that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days collection is out. I saw a thing for that on Steam. After you told me about it, it looks neat. Phoenix says, it's been a while. Hello, how you doing, Phoenix? Nora said, I messed something up. I think I messed up the size of her hands. I'm going to scream. You can erase and make them smaller, I think. Nora said, I'm going to crash a car. No! Oak says, also, Wendy, Super Falky, hello, saying hello. How are you? Well, we got like a bunch of people. Dark Hope, Super Falky. I love seeing like old friends popping back in. How are you doing? Okay. Let's play some more of the game. So yeah, they're both adopted and they're keeping it a secret. Blah 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 blah.
Ugh, social climbing.
Tell me about it.
Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Oh yeah, she needs to like translate our curse formula or something, right?
Where did you get this?
Stole it.
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
To be honest, if she's on Sanctifex Fortin's side, she should be fine to do something that'll hurt Count Luis.
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell, popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
It stands to reason that the curse we found is a curse.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown.
What?
As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Okay, that makes sense. That's relevant. It just seemed like we're all talking about the curse like, excuse me, I'm Hulkenberg, didn't say my name, just trying to make this about me.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
This might not be a good idea because she is on Fortin's side, and if she knows this is our reason for doing this, then she might not want to help us.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
Okay. To be at the exhibition, yes, a beheading happened, but it wasn't our fault directly.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joanni Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else.
Okay, I gotta say, she looks a little bit out of place, Juna does. Like, compared to all of us. We all got, like, fancy medieval outfits. She's dressed like, I don't know, the 1960s, 1970s, something like that.
I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I do like her accent, though. It's adorable.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade.
Okay, not ideal.
The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
Good news, we still get to kill Louise!
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
Yay, the game isn't over. Let me read some more in the chat. When he said, oh my gosh, did that Among Us Death Note type game ever come out? Yeah, oh yes, it's on my Steam wish list. Actually, I'm not sure if it was like a full release or if it was just early access, but I know it's out. I don't know if it's any good. It looked fun. When he says, oh, Quick said, did Logan not notice that Oak has my emotes? I did now. I said Oak has subscribed to you. I was like, that's really neat. And I think that's awesome. So now you got Tiff, you got Oak. You might have other people too. I don't know. I wasn't there for the whole stream. I was in for parts. I was in and out. I had to like get some food. How'd the rest of it go, by the way? I think he said it went well, that it was fun, yeah? Quick said, there we go, lol. Wendy with an emote. Oak said, also, Katie, you should make a sub-raid message to show off emotes. Dark Hope said, yep, I passed my writing test with flying colors. Now I just have to get stuff situated to take my road test with a driving school. I assume the writing test, when you say that it was like a writing test about driving stuff. That it wasn't just like the driving instructor's like, I wanna see you write a short story. Like just, I enjoy creative writing and would just really appreciate that. Oak says, I love the See the yay emote so much. Queen Katie said, I know, I need to make a sub-raid message. Queen Katie said, anyway, I gotta pee. See you when you get back, Queen Katie. Oak said, this was so worth the $5.99. Okay, let's play a little bit more here.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What? Then...
Back to killing Luis.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Just know that that man's blood is also partially on your hands.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Okay.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you?
Eh?
Please, keep Juna safe.
Okay. Of course. Hey. She won't need it. She won't need it. No, I'm gonna sound tough and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep her and all my friends safe.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
But no more than that.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
See, what she says is sad, but the way she looks is adorable. I think it's so funny. She's like smaller than a sheet of paper. I'm getting a good idea of the scale of Gallica here. That means she's got to be like less than about 11 inches. Oh, well, that's it. Hi, bye, Gallica. I miss you already, girl. Let's see. Oak says, I made... Oh, ow!
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
Thank you, Nora. I am reading some chat. I'm coming back now that we're back to Norris, who is not Nora. Norris just sounds like Nora. Oak says, I made steak before stream this time so I can be here the whole time. It was actually very good. Nice. I did not eat as much as I probably should. I'm hoping that I'm not going to, like, run out of steam about halfway through the stream and be like, I need candy or something. But I'm glad to hear that it was a good steak. Nora says, this drawing is the definition of that song that goes, I crashed my car into a bridge. I don't care. I love it. Except I do care. And I don't love it. I just feel like crashing a car into the bridge. So it's exactly like that. Except like only a small part of that. Oak said, I would send a picture, but you all are peasants who like dry, overcooked steak, and you would faint at the sight of a medium rare steak. Okay, so I'm not a manly, blood red steak kind of guy. When he said, gonna eat these Rolos and work on some full combos in Project Sakai, I'm almost at 360 expert full combos. Nice! Thank you for the lurk, Wendy. I hope we aren't distracting you too much in the background. When he says, Oak, I like medium well, actually. Oak says to Wendy, exactly, you were a freak. I'm sorry, Wendy, we love you. Wendy with the sad emote. Oh, it's Joey Wheeler crying. Oak said, but also, you're still a freak. Wendy said, freak-n-d. Nora said, I'm going to scream. Oak said, I keep forgetting how European voice cast is. This voice cast is, everyone is Scottish, Irish, or British. That's how you know it's a fantasy world. The real world wouldn't have British people in it. Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
I mean, we could try and find the rest of the formula, but yeah, we should probably just kill him.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
What if we like indirectly killed Luis? I mean, we already saw that scene earlier where the two candidates, it was Gladel and Godot, were attacking each other's gauntlet runners because they couldn't attack each other directly, but they're firing the gauntlet runners. What if we sabotage Luis's gauntlet runner while it's in the air, flying around, and then it crashes? Like, would he still die in the crash, or would the king's magic come in, like, swoop him out, pluck him from the ship, and save him? Like, what are the rules here?
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Yeah, another Gallica poopocalypse. If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. Too late for that! Every person we talked to along the street was like, that was Juna. We should tell everybody. And until word reaches Count Luis. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner, away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yeah, so stay out of mine, lady.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath.
Yeah, you know.
You have a room for that, I trust?
It's on the back of the deck, so you'll be doing it in plain sight of everybody in town, like I do it. But don't worry, just if you distract yourself by thinking about the fact that other people have been naked in that tub.
Right this way, milady.
Oh, okay, he's taking her to, okay, well, she's gonna be on display for everybody to see.
Necklace now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Nod my head. Okay, so a half hour for that cutscene. That's like a full episode of a TV show, just to say like, I can't break the curse, whatever.
By the way,
what?
What have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Getting drunk.
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air.
Oh, is he gonna upgrade ours to have wings and fly? That'd be nice. Let me read some more in the chat. Nora says, I'm gonna die. Ray says, quote, anyone here could be a stand user. Juna and her blue but magical eyes. It is, I do love those things. I saw a picture, I can't remember the anime was, but it was so funny because it was one of those things where it's like spot the anime protagonist in the crowd, but not only were like the protagonists, there was like 4 of them so over-designed, but every other character was just like a gray silhouette. It was fun. Quickita says, I'm Lurk, I'm back with a Sonic Blast. I've been watching as many Logan YouTube shorts as I can in absence of TikTok. Yeah, I'm sorry for those who did not hear. Whoever hacked my TikTok a little under 2 weeks ago went ahead and removed all my old videos now, replaced them with AI slop, and still TikTok had done nothing. So last night when I realized this, I sent another response to TikTok, because every couple of days in the open ticket that I had, I've been like sending a follow-up message like, hey, any news, and just radio silence from them. So finally, I got angry last night. I know I don't get angry often in here, but I got angry. And one of the things I said was, you know, if this is what you're gonna do, maybe I should look up on the internet and see if I can find a lawyer who's filed a class action lawsuit against you that I can join with, because I'm sure I'm not the only person this has happened to. And I think that the words lawyer and lawsuit must have like triggered their AI, because right away they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we're escalating your thing to a dedicated team. It's like, but still nothing from them. I think they're just saying that. I don't think they've escalated it. I think they're just saying that in order to discourage people from doing lawsuits. I'm so sick and tired of TikTok. It's frustrating. I got up to 12.9 thousand followers, which I know is not a lot for some people out there. There's plenty with like hundreds of thousands, if not millions. But for me, that's a lot. 1.5 million likes. It spent 3 years slowly climbing up to get there. And it's like, gone. And it's so frustrating. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Let's see. Weedle, how you doing, Weedle? Says, hello, puppy kicker. Nora says, yeah, the TikTok thing sucks. Oak said, I've been calling him lonely in the comments to cope. Aw. I wish that I got more like frequent notifications of comments that happen on YouTube, because like I feel like a lot of them I don't notice. I did get a notification. I appreciated this. I enjoyed very much Queen Katie's comment on the Karlak Bridge incident. Basically telling the story of her experience with that, how she liked Karlak, stepped away for a minute, came back and Karlak was dead and had to find out secondhand from everybody else what happened. Quigita said, by the way, I tried something new for the past 10 years. I only done M&M. I don't see that. Is MM or M&M Sonic Blast? But this time I tried Brownie one. It's so good. I don't know if I've had a Sonic Blast. Is that different than their slushies? Is that their milkshakes? Nora says, just tried to give Rise 2 kneecaps. On one leg, I'm so tired. Oh, and you're trying. I'm like, that sounds like an awful gift to just give someone kneecaps. Oak says to Nora, go to sleep. Weedle says to Oak, good job. Oak says, objectively puzzles. Vera, Oak's talking about you. But I think Vera might still be away tending to the kitty. And when he said, Juna be like, and then 2 giant blue eyes. And then Nora says, duty, haha, duty. What crap, did I miss someone saying duty? I've been trying to keep an eye out for that. And Oak says to Wendy, she's almost as bad as Logan, really. No, because like my irises don't take up the entire eyeball. I've got plenty of whites of my eyes. I'm the type of person that a colonial army could totally see me coming and shoot me. Thinking mostly, been having a good old pond ever since I saw Luis's sky runner in the air.
Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what?
I mean, that's a good point. Like, I feel like if we had actual teleportation, not Star Trek prestiging you to death teleportation, but real teleportation, why would we still need the airline industry? Unless it was like prohibitively expensive or something like that. I'd never fly again. Flying is stressful. I don't like airports and security and being in a tiny tube in the air for hours with strangers cramped together.
A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
This is like the most serious I think I've heard Norris talk about anything. I didn't know. See, you gave up. Can I go to bed now? I'm tired. I was at a party all night. I'm gonna say, so you gave up?
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner.
Okay, so it sounds like it's gonna happen soon. We're gonna be able to fly.
But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure.
Oh, you know what it's probably gonna be? Because remember when we were infiltrating Luis's quarters, he had that big map laid out on the table which showed off the coast like an arrow going to an island. So it'll probably be the way that we'll be able to go to the next area, because I doubt one of these gauntlet runners can like just run across the ocean. I doubt we're a seafaring vessel, so we'll probably be upgrading and then flying to our next destination.
You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies.
Yay!
It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts, and when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Yay! Okay. So what are we gonna do now? It sounds like there's just gonna be a lot of waiting around. Are we just gonna be another phase where we need to find side quests? Okay, so we need to figure out how to swap people in and out of our party now. That's right, because we got 5 people and only 4 slots. Tutorials, battle party formation. You can change or add members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press X and form a group of up to 4. Note, reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
Let's rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now.
So we gotta figure out who we should swap out, because both, reportable quests, that's right, we gotta go to Academia. Except I probably can't from here, because I think Moore's ghost is downstairs, so we can do that. But anyway, so for who to swap out of the party, it's probably gonna be either Hulkenberg or Stroll, because both of them, we've leveled up far enough that they have the ability to gain the full amount of experience as people who are in the party. So, chat, who do we kick out? Stroll or Hulkenberg? Well, let's ask each of them. What do you think? Oh, wow, was that Juno? What are you doing there? You blend in with the walls. Yeah, she's definitely like Rise Kujikawa. She's just staring at the wall. It's not even an open window. You're just Blair Witching it over here, lady. Oh, I don't trust her. 'Tis a bitter setback that we've lost the means to break His Highness's curse. Yet 'twould serve nothing to only wallow in dismay. If the only path that remains is slaying Luis, we must seek new strength with zeal renewed. Oh, what do you think, Heisme?
You were fortunate indeed to find an unexpected ally in the midst of hostile territory. Hulkenberg had much to say on the fame and accomplishments of both Juna and Rella. She's a Swiftie. She's a Swiftie. I don't know how else to say it. I must confess a near total ignorance of modern trends and those that set them. What about you?
You're not even gonna let me answer? Okay. What do you think, Stroll over here in the corner, looking the correct direction away from a wall?
Damn it.
Oh, poll has appeared. Oh, and a pin message. So it looks like the poll is name puns for P4 characters. Oak is running out of ideas. So let's see. Let's look at the pin message. We'll probably list what all the puns are. Because it's written by Oak. Pinned by Vero says, Nat Rail said not real, Nauto. Lo di Belonga. Loved by Longa. Okay, Load by Longa is Chie. Frank Kiyomo is Freaky. Am I allowed to say that as like a noun? Is Yusuke. To Straight One, the straight one, Risei. Huge forehead is huge forehead Kanji. So go ahead and cast your votes. Let's see, I'll cast my little vote right there. So there we go. Go ahead and cast your votes. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Oak says to Wendy, she's almost as bad as, I'd read that as Logan. When he says, I'm getting blinded by those eyes. Also, Rella reminds me of a little Siamese cat. She's so pretty. I could see that. She still reminds me of like a swan or something like that. But she's definitely, I can see with the Siamese because they're like more elegant, sort of, I think. What he says, Red the Weedle says to Wendy, why do you have a heart? Super Falky said, doing well. Love this game. Oh, so have you completed this game, like all the way through then? What he says to Weedle, my heart belongs to the Time Wizard coin toss. Weedle says, gas. Vera said, no 3 eyes. Unlurk, welcome back from the lurk, Vero. Quiggetta says, Vero. Nora said, I hate coloring, but I might actually have to color this one or you won't be able to identify the things Risei has on her legs. I have absolutely no idea what they're called, but they're just like really, really tall socks that go over the foot up to the thigh. I think it was just like thigh-high socks or maybe stockings or something like that. I think that's probably a good idea. I remember when I was in high school trying to draw stuff, a friend of mine, who by the way is now like a professional comic book artist because he was really good. I remember I'd like every now and then try and show him a drawing, like, what can I do to get better? And one thing he suggested was learning how to define things with color. So I'm gonna steal that advice and pretend that I'm giving you that advice. Vera said, Katie. Quicken said, nah, it's just Sid and Oak so far. Well, yeah, that's a great start. Oak says to Nora, thigh-high socks? Nora said, I don't know. Oak said, quote, I don't know what they're called, but socks that go high up to the thighs. I wonder what they're called. Nora said, shut up, I know nothing about clothing. Oak said, bro, they're literally called thigh-high socks. Nora said, if that's what Risei wears, then yes. Oak said, it's not a complicated name. Ray says, that boggles my mind. Some would say, if only there was a word for that. I just wear tube socks myself. I'm not cool at all. I did one time, I think a couple of Christmases ago, get some Dragon Ball Z socks with pictures on them, but I realized the pictures look awful when the socks get dirty from like wearing shoes and stuff. And the poll is wrapping up. Let's see, the winner of the poll is Huge Forehead with 69% of the vote. Nice. Oh, contributing 100 channel points. Second place was a tie between Natrail and Frank Kyomo. So there you go. There is your poll. Thank you very much for the poll and for the pin message explaining all the puns. After all we did to get into Luis's good graces and secure the formula, does it weigh on you that all our efforts have been spit in the wind? A little. Hey man, nothing's wasted. We made friends along the way.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Know that I'm here for you should you ever start to despair. It's times like this when I'm heartened by Juna's bright positivity.
Speaking of her bright positivity, what are you looking at, girl? What are you even, girl? What are you? I'm trying to zoom in close. Okay, there we go, Juna. Well, that certainly could have turned out worse than it did. All thanks to your engineer, I assume. That crazy uncle-looking chap. Crazy uncle? Norris, was it? Never seen a man run such a tight ship with a few loose screws of his own. That aside, I wish you all wouldn't stand on ceremony with me. I'm on your side now, truly. Okay, so we talked to everybody. Norris is probably downstairs. And then I guess we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. We could probably it's nighttime, so we could go outside and get naked in the plain sight of the whole city ourselves. Maybe not now. Oh, I guess maybe not now. Okay, let's go say hi to Norris, and then we'll probably just read a book. Oh, we gotta go into academia and turn in our thing to Stroll. Not Stroll, Moore, that's the name. Where's Norris? Norris. Want to say hi to you. We're friends. Spend time with me. I'm very clingy. Okay, we're going into academia.
Now,
This will
where
probably
was
be
I?
boring because it's just turning in our quest to more, and he's gonna talk about, I don't know, important stuff. Oak says, it is very descriptive. Nora said, leave me alone. Oak says to Ray, I know. Maybe we should make a word for something that boggles the mind. Maybe like mind-boggling. Oh, I was gonna say a bogglement, but okay. Ray says, that gives me an idea. What about thigh-high socks? Oak says, holy crap, you're a genius, Ray. Nora said, I am mad at everyone in chat, so. Quickita said, speaking of funerals, let us mourn a great man. Poor man. Gladel. All right, everybody. Everybody. This is very important. We gotta have a moment of silence for Gladel. I'm gonna take a few extra moments to introduce the moment of silence in case anybody decides to spoil it with a loud noise. So we'll see how true we all are to Purple Man Gladel. If you're gonna do a sound alert and make noise, or if you're actually gonna have a moment of silence. What happened is he died. Moment of silence. And done. There we go. Thank you very much, Nora, for the what happened. Ah, it seems you've another new ally, and this time quite the unexpected character at that. Your ally's awakening has revealed a new archetype called the Masked Dancer. It holds a power both unique and interesting. I've prepared a new special experiment to enhance its potential to the highest level. Okay, this gotta be all those masks we've been collecting, right? We gotta, like, do something with them? Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared. Oh, yeah, a lecture. Yes, a lecture. That is the gameplay I turn out for. Prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means. It would indeed appear as though you've acquired a new archetype. I wholeheartedly encourage you to examine its abilities here. First, I'm gonna pet your cat. Cat.
Here, kitty.
Here, kitty. What a cute cat.
Oh, look at his face. It's like he knows he's cute.
It's like only one of two things she says, but I have to pet the cat. More!
You don't say.
You've studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had.
Yay! Moore's Task, Chapter 3, Drifting. I studied 15 different archetypes, thereby completing my assignment for more. Heroes leaf of light and increases my imagination.
All right.
By 4 pips. Pip.
Did
I?
And just now. No, impossible.
Are you all right?
What?
Are you all right?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
That usually happens to me at 4 a.m. laying in bed. It's usually something stupid I did in 4th grade.
Unpleasant memories?
A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade, and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. It seems I never had an eye for people.
Dude, just don't let it bother you. If it bothers you, just don't.
it'll be fine.
Don't let it bother you.
Oh crap, I forgot. We should say things nice to people so we get mag. I always forget this stuff. Let's see. Ray says, yeah, you could say I'm pretty epic. Oak says, hey, I'm not manly either, but I eat steak that is flavorful. Cam says, Streamly, check in. Hope everyone's doing well today. Have a fun stream. Thank you so much, Cam. I popped by your channel and I saw what your schedule is. I think you're supposed to be streaming tomorrow, and a little bit of that should overlap when I might have a tiny bit of free time. So I'll try and pop in and say hi. To like reciprocate the fact that you've been so good about popping in here to say hi. Nora says, when Logan gets upset, then it's like bad. Logan is so whimsical, they better fix it. I remember somebody once said that to me before, because there was like, okay, really quick story. I'm not gonna tell all the details because it's kind of a long story. So there's a comic book shop that I used to go to when I was younger. And one time, like it changed ownership, and this one lady who worked there, like then I think got promoted to manager or owner or something like that. And she, quite maliciously, I might add, cheated me out of about $20. And so I stopped going there. I stopped ever going there. Like, I'd been going there since I was a kid, and then I stopped, and I posted on my like personal social media because somebody was like talking about how I think they were closing down shortly after that. And I just like flat out said, it's like, hey, no loss, you know, this lady who runs the place, you know, she cheated me out of this money, so I don't care anymore. And like, I got a bunch of replies from people like, wow, crap. If Logan's like bad-mouthing this lady, then I guess that must be bad. He never says bad things about people. So yeah, TikTok is like that comic book lady. Queeta said, yes, Sonic Blasts are basically just ice cream, but with candy in it. The one I have now has a little brownie chunks and chocolate chips. Nora said, yes, Hulkenberg said, it is my duty. Darn it! I missed it! I broke my streak. Every now and then as I'm like reviewing old VODs, I'll find where I missed one. I'm like, oh, past Logan, I'm disappointed in you. Vera said, oh my gosh, chat, I think the internet company was nuked momentarily. Randomly at 5 in the morning, it was down for only like 10 minutes and I thought another shark situation happened. I believe Logan did it. You know what it probably is? Okay, my old ISP, they eventually got Google Fiber here and I switched that, but my old ISP, this frustrated me so much. They would sometimes like around 1 a.m. just like shut down the internet. It would just like conk out for about a half hour. And it kept doing that like over and over. And so I called at one point, it's like, what's happening? Why does my internet keep going down? At that time, I was like a night owl. I was staying up late. I'd be like, I'd be streaming stuff and I wouldn't be able to. And I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, oh yeah, well, we got to do nightly maintenance. So we decided to do it at a time when like, you know, most people aren't online. And it's like, and you just, but I am. And it's like, and you just think that's okay to do that? And you didn't notify me that I just can't use the internet? So frustrating. Quickie says, oh my gosh, Vero, revenge of the internet shark. Let me read one more comment, then we'll get back in the game. What he said, I remember being a kid and thinking that rare was the same as raw. So I was terrified of people who got rare steak because I thought they wouldn't even cook it and just slap the raw meat on the plate and call it a day. I feel like it's close to that. People talk about, oh, just flame kissed. But I get weirded out when I see, are you guys familiar with steak tartare? That is raw. I don't know what countries they eat that in. I think it's in Europe somewhere, but took me long enough in my life to work up the gumption to try sushi. I can't do raw hamburger meat, raw beef. I'm sorry, I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research may actually be by another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten. I still have a random guess, I'm probably wrong, that Moore is going to turn out to be a bad guy at the end of this, maybe even the final boss. You know what it probably is? Because we have that book over there. At the beginning of the game, remember we entered my name for something as Logan, and we see it in that book. I bet Logan, me, is his other person, and our betrayal was like, hey, you're evil, go away, or something like that. But, okay, so some things best left forgotten would say, where's this coming from? Hey, don't give in. Hey, I won't betray you. Let's say, don't give in. Be encouraging. No. Don't let yourself give in here, because I'm not promising I'm not going to betray him. What if he turns out to be a bad guy? If he goes bad, I'm going to betray the ever-living crap out of him. A fair point. Life is full of both good and bad. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense Moore's gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. What level are we? Level 5! Okay, so does that mean we're over halfway through the game?
Words resounding in me.
Increase the skill inheritance slot for the Seeker lineage to 3. About time! Yay!
Well then.
Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. Crap, that's this. Oh! I still haven't changed that. Thank you, Vero, for the Seekers. I guess that means I gotta read some chat. Let's get some background music going here, so we'll get to a point there, and then I will read some chat. But also the general, that's the second one, so I gotta have somebody probably level up the commander a bunch. So I gotta grind.
Seeker, you say?
Oh, I guess that's what it was. We leveled up the heroic embodiment of the Seekers. Thank you very much, Vero, for the 10 bits. That flew right over my head. My brain wasn't in my proper Cybertronian space here, but thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. It makes me happy that you're, like, still into Transformers, that it wasn't just a like, into it for a week and then disappeared type of a thing. So thank you, Vero. I'm sure this will prove to be a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say. Quest start! To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage. I should raise the general archetype to rank 15. This can be completed by anyone. I'm probably gonna have Stroll do that. I remember at one point, I was looking at the archetype skill trees, and I think one of his, he has to get a commander up to a certain level. So yeah, we'll have Stroll do that. I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. Not weird thing to say to somebody at all. Let's see. Nora says 20. Oh my gosh. Oak says name puns for Persona 4 characters. Oh, this is for the suggested poll. This isn't even related. I'm just really out of ideas. And there they are. Veer said that was the most underwhelming revenge. 10 minutes. Quick said, but you got it, didn't it? Vera said on it. Salute. Yeah, because you know you're ready for internet sharks now, Vero. Okay, here we go. Function unlocked. Special experiments. The special experiments menu has been unlocked in academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
How good of you to come.
Was that the whole lecture? Okay, I guess that was the whole lecture. So, so these are probably to help the masked singer, act like other things? So we need a full white mask, so we can't do that. We can do a warrior's mask for a chariot white mask and a strength white mask to equip to use warrior skills. Interesting. So looks like most of these we can't do. A tower white mask. I'm probably gonna figure out this stuff off stream, but I don't feel too bad because some of these we can't do. So she does have a seeker's mask. I guess she came with that. I mean, I guess we could make a warrior mask with chariot white and strength, but we might need that for other stuff. I don't know. We'll come back to that. All right. Later, hater. I'm going back to the real world, yo. Do you wish to leave this place? Yes. Then I bid you farewell. Good luck. Nora said, this one time me and my brother got the same thing at a restaurant, a burger, and he likes meat, whatever the most pink is, and I like mine just brown, I don't know. And I got his and he got mine. And trigger warning for gross, bit into mine, and it was slimy. It was awful. If it's slimy, you could get sick. You could get sick. Oh, it's gross. I get frustrated because like when I love In-N-Out burgers, okay? And whenever I go to In-N-Out, they like half the time the hamburger patty is still pink when I bite into it, which is not good for ground beef. Where is Norris? Where did Norris go? I want to talk to him. Oh, what? There's some there's stuff in here. Pristine clear water and Morricone meat. Oh, so apparently I should go in here often. Okay, well let's save and then I guess read a book or something. Since we can't go anywhere. Yes, override. Oh, wait, no, we want to stagger our saves. That's right. No, stagger. I mean, I can check the menu to see if any followers are available. Nora said Oak Rise is not straight Rise mentioned. Oak said no Yukiko because no room, but if I had to do one on the spot, it would be something like Poison Maker. It has poison maker. Did you guys see who was the post-it? Was it Beowulf or Wendy or somebody posted there's like a Persona cookbook now? Followers! Anybody? Anybody want to hang out? No? Nobody wants to hang out. Okay, I guess we'll just read a book. We're just gonna read a book by our lonesomes. Because I can't go outside and take a bath. I wonder what I should do.
We're in town, so why not make the most of it? You can do this on the road.
I thought it wasn't allowed. Am I allowed to leave? I thought I couldn't leave. Okay, apparently we can leave. That Juna has to stay here, but I can leave. Maybe not now. No, what am I supposed to do? Gallica, I love you, but you're clipping through the wall. You guys won't let me do anything. Gallica won't let me read. Was there anything downstairs that I could do, like in that other room here? I want to do something. Bag of cotton. There's a fluffy bag. This is perfect to sit on. If I sat on it, I don't think I'd be able to move. Can I up any stats? Do I just have to go to sleep? I don't want to go to sleep. Sleeping is boring. Nora's desk. I feel like I'd see an icon that says I could do some small cabinet. What's in the small cabinet? Some unique items are on up here. Nora's personal belongings, I think. This sucks. I guess I just gotta go to sleep. There's nothing to do. I'm antsy. I got the zoomies. And the game will not help me find something to do with it. I could cook, but cooking doesn't even pass time anymore. Oh wait, what was that? What was that? I saw it. Oh, just sleeping. I guess I'm gonna sleep. There's a small bed. Doesn't look very comfortable. Time to get some sleep, apparently.
Sure.
I think I'll rest here for today.
Good night.
Rest well! Why didn't it just fast forward to the next day? Let's see. Nora says, so true. I will learn how to make mystery food X, and I will feed it to the person that hacked Logan's TikTok. Vera said, honestly, it did. Nora said, yes, you can say that. Oak says, huge forehead. Logan, I hope you know you have an army of like 30 gay people who will beat any company up for you. But how TikTok? You don't even know how to contact them. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess. No, because Galka's gonna go, we're in town. You shouldn't read. Oh, crap, it's Juna. Pretend to be asleep. Pretend to be dead.
Good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Something on your... I can't sleep.
Can't sleep?
Well, that is rather the problem. I'm wide awake. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room.
Thank you.
Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
I should probably have Juna return any Magla keys we got on the Charadrius too, just to be safe. Oh, that's true, because we borrowed a bunch. I'll give her later. Surely I won't forget.
You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you.
Crap. Chat, she's coming on to us, and we are a married man.
You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time.
It's a book that is about being not racist. Let me come more comments to the chat. Super Falky says, yep, Platinum Trophy on PS5, played through it again, and then again on New Game Plus. Wow. That is, I'm not gonna platinum this, not by a long shot. But it's encouraging that you've enjoyed it so much. Oak said, we will all attack TikTok headquarters at your behest. Ray said, am I included or do I add myself? Oak said, you are one. Ray with an emote. Nora said, as the resident straight white man of the community, I will also come along. I thought I was the resident straight white man of the community. Oak said, I included a bit more than the average stream watchership because I assume there are at least 10 people who are willing but can't make it every stream. Oak said to Nora, oh, you were included in the gay people. Nora said, not gay, gay to the power of -1. Oak said, a moment of silence for Purple Man. Quickita said, Gladell, I miss him, heart. Ray said, aw, you should have waited till after the silence. Nora said, I have 10 minutes left, but that was worth it. Said, minutes, question mark? Oak said, I miss Seekers Redeem. Nora says, help, channel points, not minutes. Oak said, I'm technically wealthy enough for Seekers, but I can't get too greedy now that I'm rich. Quickity says, I'm here for the lectures, yes. Oak said, I just remain frugal if I want to keep my wealth. Crystal with a timestamp, 42. Oh, crap, we're at an hour into stream. I haven't done anything. Why do you guys watch me? I don't do anything. You should follow YouTube's example. There's like nobody over there. It's a ghost town over there. Last stream, we had 24 people for most of the stream on YouTube. Now we're back to 0 because YouTube realizes I'm not doing anything. All right, let's play a bit more. Okay, so yeah, the forbidden text.
Like, can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war.
I know what song that was. That was the song at the end of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. God gave rock and roll to you. That's that song, right? Yeah. I feel like she'd probably enjoy the chapter on K-pop.
Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts, no matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know.
Well, I mean, To be fair, I only know 2 Nydia. And you are both liars? Well, the other one I think is a liar. He, either that or he has a very sad life.
Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself, at least, look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire.
Juna, I'm sorry, but protagonist fell asleep, like, 5 minutes ago.
Or not.
Huh?
No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Juna and I talked into the night. All right, so we shake hands. Shake hands. Start a follower bond with her. You just need to shake her hand. Oh.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Missed an opportunity to shake her hand. But yes, from Crystal's timestamp, I'm only 20 minutes behind in chat. Honestly, that's not too bad. Oak said, my goal from now on is to keep at least 20k points at all times.
Prepare to hear the race's next challenge.
Badlin!
Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
Okay, good. I was worried the game was going to make us wait a long time. Oh, and also, is that our face on the rock behind him? Because we found out that we're on his... Oh, no, because we're 20th place. So it's probably still Luis and Forden as the 2 big ones, and we're just like tiny ones in the other eyeball, though, right?
To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed.
Hey.
All others will be disqualified.
So I'm guessing we won't see Little Penguin Man anymore, but that's us. We're the top 20.
I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings.
So Loveless has got to be in there because he has his own character portrait.
In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido!
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
Me.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition.
Protagonist!
The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
That was a bit loud in my ears. Oh, Atlantic! Thank you for the Seeker's Command. How you doing, Atlantic? I should read some more in the chat because I am like 20 minutes behind. Welcome, Atlantic. Thank you for the Seeker's Command. Oak said, my goal from now is to keep at least 20k points at all times. Super Falky said, by the way, I saw in a video that you can die in the scripted part of Glidell. Is that like... Huh, really? Oh, let me guess. If you don't do enough side quests to get your rank high enough, you won't you won't break the 20, and then he'll just kill you in the chains of the King's magic won't stop him. Oh, please tell me. That would actually be really cool. Queen Kitty says, how? Oak said, and just try to save like 50k or something. Queen Kitty said, loaf of light. Yay! Super Falky said, I don't know how they managed to do it. I guess bad max health and low endurance, and since you can't act, it just kills you? Huh, maybe it's like... Yeah. So it's like his couple of little smacks are just too much for you? Oak said, what could a 4th grade Logan possibly have done? He's already just a little guy. How could even a littler guy do anything wrong? When he said me in 4th grade, remembering when I farted in gym class. Oak said to Wendy, couldn't be me. I'm a girl. Girls don't fart. Crystal doing a quote. Let's see, Nora said, me in 4th grade was in a gang, recess gang. Oak said, in 4th grade, I was just very annoying. Actually, wait, no. Queen Katie says, I think that happened to me last night. My internet died last night for like over an hour. Nora said, we had a rival gang in 4th grade. I never had that. However, when I was in 6th grade, I got transferred over to like the smart kids class. And at recess, our class had a rivalry with a group of kids in the grade below, in the 5th grade, to play soccer against each other at recess. And because we were all brainy nerds, we lost to the younger kids. To be fair, though, those 5th graders had a huge kid who was nicknamed the Ogre because we're all, like, the rumor was that he got held back, but he was probably just gigantic. He was massive to, like, a kid. To, like, us, he was probably still a little guy, but to us, he was, like, huge. And I'm sure he's a nice guy. Like, it wasn't like Ogre, like, oh, terrible, but he was big. He was a big kid. That matters when you play soccer. Okay, let's play a little bit more. So yeah, so we made it into the 20.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Ah, dead. Dead.
Who? Oh, right, that Gladell or something. No sign of him. Probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
Oh, that's all. That's all. Queen Katie, did you hear that? That's all that happened to Gladell. He dropped dead out of the race. He just dropped dead. That's out. That's it.
So it really was all talk then. A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina.
Badeline, she dropped out too. She's our friend now. I'm sorry.
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
She dropped out. Same with the tiny Yuji. Was it Lita, something like that?
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was
and
one.
My
Yeah.
sources say they hail from, well, Virga Island.
Ah. Whole bunch of people who aren't good with dating.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Nilo.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Okay, so yeah, announce it then. What do we got to do? I'm eager to know what we got to do next because so much of it's like, we just wait and see. Bell. Bong.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne.
Katharina better not be here because, like, I don't know how we would have not leveled her up just from traveling around unless we, like, didn't do any side quests or something like that for her to still be in it now.
First of all,
oh, Penguin is still here.
Congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock.
And Loveless.
You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
Loveless is still there as well. So Queen Katie, now that your first love is dead, you can have less love for Loveless to take over, something like that. I don't know, I should read some more in the chat. Let's see, Crystal says, I might be the chat that made the boobies segue. Oh, was that the quote you did? Quote 390, Logan reading the chat, speaking of boobies, ... covering his face exasperatedly. What is this segue? Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit, January 20th. That wasn't too long ago. Oak said, I forgot I started my cult with friends in 4th grade. Nora said, what is the one story? Wait, is that the one story or is that early yet? Oak said, that's the same story. Nora said, oh my gosh, I love that story. Wendy said, oh my gosh, also in 4th grade, I had this friend who thought she was a werewolf. And the reason she stopped being friends with me is because she thought my veins made a V shape, which obviously meant I had to be a vampire. Oh, I thought it was gonna be that she was afraid that she would turn into a werewolf at a full moon and might hurt you or something. Wendy said, and this was when Twilight was at its peak. Oh my gosh. What he said, yeah, my friends and I at recess started a cult. What he said, so it was a sensitive time. And then what looks like a dead Miku emote. Oh no, it says just lazy Miku. Queen Katie said, meanwhile, all I have of my kid self is the time I convinced my best friend that 3-leafed clovers were the rare and lucky ones, so I could keep the actual 4-leaf ones to myself. I don't think I've ever seen like a real 4-leaf clover like growing in the wild. Like, are they just a genetic mutation? I've seen plenty of like shamrocks, 3-leaf ones, but never the 4 leaves. I need some luck in my life. Okay, so let's keep going here.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
Oh, Juna and Luis probably doing it again.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge.
Finally!
This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
I've got like 3 of those, right? Like those are the things we've been given to Nuris, right? Done!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice!
Juna, so this is the job that came up, okay.
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Someone please get her a shirt that is not a doily.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes, your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools.
Dude, there's a Mustari right next to me. What are you doing, Juna?
It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights.
Oh.
In Ontario.
Oh, so we're supposed to steal them from other tribes.
Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
That was a weird song.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she?
Couldn't even keep the rhythm.
Really plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This 2-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
As soon as he says his mark, do we have to run to our ship? Bong. Bong. Oh, yeah, we're not running.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder.
Definitionally,
They would
yeah.
steal
our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Yeah, it's like that. I guess he's doing this so that people of these other tribes will just not want to do it. What do you mean? Wait, what? New low? What? Do we not understand? We know what the new low is, but okay, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
Yeah, like, Protag should know this. We talked with a random Mustari NPC like 2 or 3 times back in Grand Trad. Let me read some more comments in the chat, though. That was like a lot of... That was a long cutscene just to explain something that, frankly, wasn't all that exciting. Queen Katie says... Oh, I read that. Oak said, it was based around Korok seeds in Zelda, and we got people to worship them. Oak said, so at recess, there were just like 20 4th graders crowded around each other chanting about this fake Zelda religion. We got in trouble because there are real laws about practicing religion at schools. But it wasn't a real religion, though, so do the real laws apply to unreal religions? Nora said, Oak, my second favorite story you've ever told me. Vera said, Seeker. Oak says, woo, Vero. Oh, that wasn't too long ago. Am I close to catching up? Queen said, I thought Gallica was the story tracker for time progress. Yeah, but we should check with her. I do feel like we gotta be like halfway through this game. We're already like 100 hours into it. For those who have played the game, like Super Falky, I don't know if Beowulf is here yet. Any of you have done it? Where percentage-wise would you say we are through the story at this point? Oak says to Nora, is the first one the Charlie crap on Charlie's face one? Nora says yes. Oak said, that is a very funny one. Nora said, I know they're definitely not gay, but I hope they're dating now. Oak said, if I tell you a secret, will you keep it quiet? Nora said, yes, who would I tell? Oak said, they were definitely gay. Nora says, oh my gosh, yes, I really hope they're dating. Oak said, there is no heterosexual explanation for getting in a situation where it's even possible to poop on someone's face. Oh, I remember that story now. And then Nora says, right. When he says, in and out kind of mid, to be honest. Said people were praising it so hard as expecting like Five Guys. I think for me it was because that for the longest time it was something that I could only have when I was like in California, and and then they finally opened one here. It was a bunch of years ago, and people were going crazy for it. I remember like the police had to come and like reroute traffic around the street because the drive-up window was like going so far out into the street and like around the corner and everything. I still really like it. But it's just frustrating because it's hard to get them to actually cook the burger all the way through. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because when you're in there, the people working there, hats off to them. They are like scrambling to get things done. Okay, let's keep going here. So yeah, we're gonna loot some pagans.
In our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Oh, that's right, because we're henchmen now. Everybody, we're goons. I know you guys have all wanted to be goons. We're goons. We're that word that the internet ruined. Goons.
Either way, we're bound for Alterberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
What hard work was that? You got up there and like said a paragraph, huh?
With first time chatter, yo.
Oh, we do have a first time chatter. Thank you so much, Vera, for the 10 bits. Yeah, for a first time chatter. I read every comment in chat, but I'm just often behind. I'm like 20 minutes behind right now. So we scroll to the bottom of the chat for the second, and oh, Joker_persona saying sup. Is this the same Joker that we have over on YouTube? Oh yeah, because look over on YouTube. Joker said sup. Sorry, I missed that. So I assume that you're the same one. So hi, welcome from here and YouTube, and thank you for popping over to YouTube. YouTube is a ghost town tonight. So how are you doing? Welcome. So if you're that Joker, I guess I don't need to give you the full spiel about our channel because you know all the stuff and how it works, but sup back at you. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, I should play some more game. Then I'll be back in the chat and I will read some more. But good to see you, Joker.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him.
Hey, Fidelio, and I'm trying to remember, is the big one's Basilio, right? I'm getting their names down.
Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Oh, okay, bye.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over.
All right, so the story is advancing. So this is nice.
We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Dude, that was last night.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on you.
I mean, is it just me or Basilio has real, like, I don't know if you'd say like golden retriever energy or something. He just seems very positive. He seems like a nice guy. Why does he gotta be a bad guy henchman? We're probably gonna have to kill him at some point, and I don't want to kill him.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread. That he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do? Wait, what do you mean, finale? What that word mean? What is, huh? What is word?
What do you mean, a finale?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
That's what a finale is?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders.
Oh, but this is good. If he shows us how you can kill someone protected by the king's magic, we can use that to kill Luis.
Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Words sometimes sound similar. Let me read some more in the chat. Let's see. Queen Katie says, Logan, walks into a pantry. Wow, there's stuff here. I didn't expect there to be stuff for me in there. I have not gone shopping for food in this game. Our protagonist has not eaten in like 2 months. In universe, canonically. When he said, oh my gosh, Logan, you gotta get that P4 mod that changes Chie into Drake Bell from Drake and Josh. I don't know if that would actually improve that game in my eyes. Quick said, the way I snorted, lol. Oak said, that would make me love Chie so much more. Queen Kitty said, go leave, but wait, don't leave actually. Nora said, 20, I like In-N-Out, but only because I don't have it in Minnesota, so I barely get it. Oak said, and I already love her. I have never had In-N-Out too far away. The farthest I've been from Massachusetts is Pennsylvania. That is not that far, to be honest. Nora said, oh man. Oh, because 20-second slow-mo started. Queen said, finish my Sonic Blast. I'm shivering so badly, lol. Ice cream. Oak said, I wish I still had ice cream. Nora said, I wish I was alive. Queen Katie said, oh no, is Juna the canon like Rise was in P4? Wait. Are we saying that Rise is like the canon love interest? Do the Persona games have canon love interests in them? For some reason, Persona 5, I don't know, it felt like they were really pushing Makoto for some reason. I don't want her to be the canon love interest. Nora says, no, I'm the resident straight white man. Oak said, I have the platinum for P5 and everything Thieves Den achievement. I think we went into the Thieves Den once and then chat was like, leave, there might be spoilers, and I never went back. Nora said, in parentheses, it's funny because I am none of those. Nora said, well, I mean, I'm white, but I'm not like just primarily white. Anyways, and Oak said, the Thieves Den achievements were mostly fun, besides having to romance and not romance everybody, and also the fishing and book ones. But you had to romance everybody in one of your playthroughs? And timestamp from Queen Katie, 1 hour. So I'm 23 minutes and 52 seconds behind. Honestly, not too bad.
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
Luis, she was hitting on me last night.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
Oh, Fidelio. I honestly can't tell if he's got the hots for Juna or if he doesn't trust her. Maybe it's a little bit both. Maybe he thinks she's a bad girl and he's attracted to that.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Crap. Are we going to have another one of the segments where we're running around town talking to random NPCs about this?
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Bye, Luis. Kill you later. Oak said, I had to save Scum for the romance achievements, and also I had to romance Futaba and Kawakami. Ah! Why the Futaba slander? Oak said, at least I could reload the save so I didn't have to romance either of them in my actual save. Although the fishing quest in the books were, very awful. You had to read every book and get 100k points in fishing. I had to create an alternate save and spend like 3 weeks just fishing. I didn't fish once. Cause yeah, Oak, have you watched any of my P5 VODs? I feel like you've been watching some of my Persona 5 YouTube shorts as they've been showing up since all the ones on TikTok have now been purged. But speaking of that, I think in 2 or 3 days, I don't know which day, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. I want to say Thursday. One of those days is going to be the February 2nd Persona 5 clip.
Well, we're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodios.
All right.
I guess we got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather some more information. Let's go! Poo-poo-poo!
Okay, so let's save our game. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I just go around and we talk to people. We're just gonna talk to random NPCs for the next hour and a half. That is what this stream is. That is what you all are spending your precious few moments on this earth doing, is watching this happen. All right, what are you doing, detached man?
You are.
A divine lance, was it? That's some pagan crap, ain't it? Go ask one of them, not a Calamar like me, eh?
Have you seen any Mustari around here? Someone who seems like they might know more about it?
Told you, I don't know anything, didn't I? Find a crowd and I bet there'll be a Mustari or two. Now, that off. Again, I don't know if that's a bad word or not.
I think they might avoid crowds of people if I'm being honest, but maybe it's worth checking a tavern or something?
Okay, let's look around, then I'll check the tavern, but I want to talk to people over here that I see. Irritated Sanctor! You're that elder! You got some nerve? How dare you show your face in front of a believer? You had a Sanctoress executed simply to improve your status, didn't you? Immoral, blasphemous elder! And it's not just your filth. Lately there's been pagans loitering around, despoiling these areas too. You tainted barbaric tribe shall be punished by His Eminence Forden and by God!
Wow, did you hear what he said through all the crap, though, about there being pagans nearby? At least we got something out of his diatribe, other than the headache. Oh, Joker! Thank you so much for the follow on here. Does that mean, are you going to be sticking around here? Are you going to be popping over to YouTube? I do see we got a lurker over on YouTube, so hi, I appreciate you. But thank you so much for the follow, Joker! Thank you. I would give you the link tree, but I guess I think you already, you joined the Discord already, didn't you, right? But thank you very much. I do appreciate it. At least we got some out of this diatribe other than the headache. I wonder if one of them is still around. Let's search.
Okay, so the whole thing is we gotta find a Mustari. I see people going pss, 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 because they're trying to get a kitty cat to come here. All right, so Mustari! Looking for, you're not a Mustari. Mustari! Pew! There's people gabbing. What you guys gabbing about? Coliseum fan. All these able-bodied candidates gathering here for the exhibition of the brave. This is the best! I can't wait to see them showcasing their skills in the Coliseum. Those perfectly chiseled muscles straining against brutal breasts. I mean beasts. Beasts with breasts. Breast beasts. Breasts. Sure, yeah, but we gotta go eat beforehand, remember? So let's just tone it down for now. I hope we have chicken beasts. Chicken breasts. Chicken breasts. Breasts.
What am I gonna do?
Okay, was there a Mustari down here? What are you, buddy? Busy crier? A Mustari? No, I don't know anything. And I'm busy, so I'll be taking my...
Wait a second! Wait! Anything's fine, whatever info you have.
You know, for a popular candidate, your information gathering methods are awfully amateur. Did you speak to anyone else before calling out to me? You can't just talk to a couple people and expect to find what you're looking for. Put in some legwork, talk to everyone, and don't be picky. But with that said, you should choose the place you search carefully. There are plenty of working people too busy to give you the time of day. If it were me, I'd set off for a tavern or ask patrons relaxing there. Now, that's all I can help I can give you for now. Good day.
It's actually kind of nice, isn't he? Want to take his advice? Head to the tavern?
Okay, it's 2 people who said the tavern, so I guess we got to go to the tavern.
Pew,
tavern! And I'll read some more in the chat because I am still far behind. Let's see. Oak said, I also have like 20 fully maxed personas for every element and every unique skill. When he said 10k points away from an on reward, I need to lock in. Queegator says, Batlin, who's Gladell? It's my Batlin, my man. You don't seem particularly faithful to your beloveds in this game, are you? Hey, Kurt woman.
Hey.
Excuse me.
I beg your pardon, but...
Oh, it's you two. Why address me while I'm enjoying a meal? I'm a customer of this tavern. I've no obligation to respond to any unfamiliar fairies. If you want to know something, it's common sense to ask an employee first. Do you disagree?
No, I don't. Well, then let's talk to the lady who runs the place, shall we?
I'm glad you understand. Good day to you.
Oh.
Okay, so we got to talk to the lady behind the counter. You lady, eloquent tavern staff. Can I help you? Something tells me you're not here to eat. I ever heard of a Divine Lance? Divine Lance? Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. No, wait, someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been my story. Seemed awfully bothered about it.
Huh? He was bothered about the lance. Sounds like he might know something. Any idea where he went?
I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. Must be heading toward the coast by Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
Is where Merchant's Bazaar at? There's an island there? Merchant's Bazaar, go there. Now, yeah. Let me read some more in the chat. Oak says, I hope to get a fully maxed save file for every modern Persona game, as well as getting the platinum for all of them. I'm close in P3R, but need to max all social links and do the DLC stuff. Have you still not done the episode Igus? See, I haven't been able to watch any of that. If my TikTok still existed, I'd be posting some of that stuff soon. Is there...
All right, then.
Take a boat to the island? Where are we even supposed to go? So there's a Mustari around here somewhere, maybe by the boat at the Merchant's Bazaar. Oh, we gotta talk to these two. I remember these two. It's the sexist guard and the little kid that wants to. Oh, we got nothing? Nothing new there? You guys disappoint me. And there's the debate stage. Oh, there, Mustari. Oh crap, what did she say? I clicked the disembark from my skateboard button. It's this guy again.
I can't believe this.
I'll click log in a second.
Please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
I like that we can see his hair underneath his mask. But hang on, I gotta check our log real quick.
Hey, that Mustari over there.
That was worth it. That was so worth it. I want to hear her say it. Oh, I can't. Okay, only some of them actually. Okay.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Dude, we already have. We just walked up to him. We're looming over him right now. I want to ask you something. They've really crossed the line. Hey, why don't we team up? I was like, oh man, they've really crossed the line.
They've really crossed the line.
Yeah.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
So did we never get this guy's name? He's just listed as Mustari candidate. I gotta read some more in the chat. Atlantic saying, had to announce my arrival. Oh, the Seekers redeem. Vera said, laughing, welcome. Oak said, but in P4G, I'm kind of effed. I only have like 20 achievements in there. I should probably just do a full New Game Plus run in P4G so I can get everything. Queen Kitty says, yay, Gladell only dropped out. Sure, he's perfectly safe. Oak said, Queen Kitty, yeah, he only dropped dead out of the race. He's fine. Said, Batlin Rule 34. Wait, this isn't Google. Hey. Oh, and over on YouTube, Joker popped there and said, am I disturbing the peace? No, Joker, you're just... Actually, hang on, Joker. I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but somebody left me a calling card from the Phantom Thieves in the Persona channel, and I am very concerned about that. Let's see. Nora says, now shiver, I have to draw Rise's face. Queen Katie says, loveless. Nora said, pardon. Oak said to Nora, how are faces the thing you shiver at? I shiver at the thought of drawing bodies. See, I like drawing faces. I'm not good at it, but I like drawing that more than anything else. Oak said to Nora, how are faces the thing you shiver at? I shiver at the thought of drawing bodies. Oh, I read that, sorry. Oak said to Nora, hey, why do you all know what Rule 34 is? You aren't old enough to know that. Do you guys... Oh, saying that to Nora. Yeah, but you guys all know the rules of the internet, right? You guys know what Rule 34 is. That if it exists, there's adult material of it. And then there's Rule 63 as well. That's another one, which is like the gender swap rule. Anyway, back to this.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics.
You know, if you're gonna do a quote, like say who it's from, don't try to sound like you know this or just because of yourself, Hulkenberg.
But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least.
Okay, am I the only one who's getting like a little bit annoyed by the fact that Juna has all these like really big gestures? Like everybody else talks to like fold their arms or do like that. She's like, I have a thing to say. Bah. Like watch, when she talks, she does that. It's crazy.
That's just Sanctus propaganda.
Except for that time she just shook her
Really,
head.
it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Honestly, in this game, I feel like everybody's oppressed. I mean, it's just the Clamar, I guess, that aren't. And I gotta have a sip of water. We're halfway through the stream, and I don't think I've had any. Rukab!
Logan shivers at the thought of talking to women. Earl, just kidding. Whisper, not kidding. More loudly, just kidding.
Oh, I was waiting for another whisper. Not kidding. Oh, more loudly, just kidding then. Anyway, but thank you so much, Rukab, for the 10 bits. I just don't have opportunities to talk to girls. I feel like I have the capacity to be charming. Maybe, probably not. I probably really don't. But I'd like to trick myself into thinking that I totally could if given the opportunity. But how you doing, Rukab? I'm kind of surprised to see you still awake at such a late hour in the evening. How are you? Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it.
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God? So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
Okay, so the question is, are we gonna have to take a boat there to go to it, or is Norris gonna have fixed up our gauntlet runner to have wings and we can fly over there?
An island across the ocean. You mean Virga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was.
Huh?
I'm alive, trying to convince my teenager that she needs to sleep in bed, not in class.
Oh.
I just came to mock you and leave.
Well, I appreciate the mockery. As long as it's of me, I appreciate it, but thank you very much for the 10 bits. I think there was only one class when I was in high school that I ever had a hard time staying awake in. And it was, crap, what year was that? Was that my junior year? I took a weight training class. And I'm sorry, but like, it was scrawny beanpole me. I would do like the requisite amount of stuff with kind of lightweight because I wasn't very strong back then. I could do like a lot of push-ups, mainly because there was like no weight to me, but that was about it. But sometimes if you're doing like the bench press and you're laying on the bench and you do that, and you're like, okay, now I gotta wait a couple of minutes. It's easy to like doze off and fall asleep. So Rukov, don't let her take weight training. I think that'll be half the battle right there, but I appreciate the 10 bits again. I'll read some more of the chat in a minute. Let's keep going with this. We gotta get to some actual action soon.
I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios.
Edeni.
We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
I wanna eat at a restaurant where he serves pancakes. I wanna eat at a Denny's. Okay, what do you mean? Hey, look, we would never take it by force unless we had to.
We don't intend to take it by force.
I have appeared out of the void to say this. Hear me out. I think Adini is hot.
First of all, Tiff, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Welcome, welcome. Okay, but I gotta know, Tiff, you gotta let me know. With the helmet on, or are you saying that like later in the game he takes the helmet off and you're like, oh, under the helmet he's hot? As your hear me out is if your head looks like a giant chess piece. Is that what we're saying is hot? Is that what the young people are into nowadays? Thank you so much, Tiff. How are you doing? Okay, so if you just appeared out of the void, are you gonna hang out or are you disappearing back into the void? So good to see you. I guess I should read some more in the chat. I should get a little bit more caught up. But thank you so much, Tiff, for the 10 bits, huh?
Both.
Oh. Some people just dig chess pieces, I suppose. I should not question that. Chess is indeed an awesome game. So thank you so much for those 10 bits as well. Let me read some more in the chat. Let's see. Nora said, Oak, I do. Oak said, you aren't supposed to. Nora said, my freaking Apple Pencil just died. I need that. Wendy said, I gotta bounce for now as I have an early shift for work tomorrow. Bye, friends. Mwah, have a good night. Good night, Wendy. You're probably already gone, but I hope you're sleeping well. I hope tomorrow's another good day for you. We'll see you later. Oak with the timestamp, 1:11:11. And I am exactly a half hour behind now. Then, wow. Wendy says to Nora, just use regular pencil, silly. Nora said, bye-bye, Wendy. Oak said, good night, Wendy. We will miss you. Vera says, ad quote, my sources say they hail from, well, Virga Island. Ah, looking away and nodding in silence for a bit. Whole bunch of people who aren't good at dating, lower lip twitching in an awkward grimace. I love when they're all detailed like that. Thank you very much, Vero. Queegator says, good night, Wendy. Vera said, good night, Wendy. Nora said, in my opinion, we should really not have the word strap above. Wait, hang on. In my opinion, we should really not have the word strap have so many meanings. It causes too many misunderstandings. Really? Like you're a strapping lad? Is that what's confusing then? And Vera with a clip. Oh, and it's labeled. The title of this is going to be quote 247. So let's pop this up on the clip viewer. If anyone's lurking, and if you don't know the deal, if someone posts a clip into the chat, we got to load up on the clip viewer so we can all watch it together. It says I'm 29 minutes behind. It's called quote 247. So I guess I'll be able to see what was going on with my face, that twitching that Vera was talking about. Make sure we turn the volume up on that.
We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was.
And my sources say they hail from, well, Virga Island.
Ah. A whole bunch of people who aren't good with dating.
A pagan.
Oh, there was a weird little. I didn't even notice that. Thank you very much for your eye for detail with that as well. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. What was that I did? Yeah. Oak says, no, I think we should keep it because the way we have a screenshot of Yukari giving you her strap. Nora said, Oak, I have a picture of that from when I got that part. Atlantic said, just realized the game decided to give Logan's voice a break tonight. I know this has been a lot of voicing stuff, which I guess is kind of nice. I shouldn't lick a gift horse in the mouth because this is going to be another long week. I had, in case you didn't see on the schedule,
Logan said he won't judge people for chess piece guy.
No.
This from the guy who uses different base numbers for a pickup line, according to Clam.
Okay, Clam claims that I was using it to flirt. I wasn't. I was just trying to spread the good word about a base 8 number system. The fact that it was with a girl is like irrelevant. You know, when I am talking math sees no difference between men and women. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Rukov. I do appreciate that. But yeah, okay, for those who didn't see on the schedule, I do want to give you guys a reminder that we have added another bonus Saturday stream. I knew that either this week or next week I'd have another one available, so I checked. It is this week because next week, get this, I found out a friend of mine at work, the same friend who also had her TikTok hacked, was telling me that there's going to be a very small local con going on sometime that weekend. I don't know what day or anything, so I just am not adding a Saturday stream just in case. But I want to try and pop by there because I found out that one of the guests is Erin Fitzgerald, the voice of Chie in Persona 4 Golden. So I'm like, well, I gotta try and meet her. I probably won't meet her. I remember trying to go to a con a while ago that Chris Turgliafero was at, and I wanted to like thank him for that raid that one time, and I wasn't able to find him. So it probably won't happen. Maybe I'll just stay home, but that's going on. And anyway, we don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider.
Oh, I just saw that over on YouTube, Joker had a couple more comments. I don't know how long ago this was. Said, I don't know if you saw this in Twitch, so I'll put it in here. At 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern, Logan's heart change will be in full effect. We have stolen his desires, and he will read chat more. Okay, so those who didn't see on Discord, the Phantom Thieves calling card is claiming that I've committed the sin of falling behind in chat, and that you guys are going to change my heart. But wouldn't that mean that the way to change me from doing that is to not read every comment in chat? Is that what you guys want? You guys got to protect me from these Phantom Thieves. You can't let them do that to me. You got to be my goons. I'm just gonna keep saying goons tonight, way more than I ought to in this day and age. But thank you very much, Joker, for the comments and for letting me know. 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Crap, I'm gonna be asleep. That's gonna be 6 a.m. my time. I'm not gonna be up at 6 a.m. my time. I don't have work tomorrow. I'm not waking up if I don't got work. Okay, so yeah, you're saying that it's not the only obstacle, no place for an outsider.
It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Draco Dios is on Verga Island somewhere.
Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
Have we been to Montario before?
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's bally well conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Is our gauntlet runner gonna fly?
Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Oh, and everybody's like, oh, I don't like it when he's on the job. Dude's an engineering genius. Give him a break. Oh, doggies.
You worried about Lady Juna?
Well, okay, we're just checking on the dogs for some reason. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's find out, because I still don't I don't know if Fidelio has the hots for Juna or if he doesn't trust her. I mean, his tail's wagging a little bit when he mentioned Juna, so maybe he likes her.
Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you?
Yeah, we can have some dogs!
You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
Okay, so that means that Fidelio's got to be the older brother, even though he's tiny, right? Because you can have different breeds of dogs in the same litter, I assume, probably.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
So if Fidelio is Del, then shouldn't Basilio be Sil? Is that his short name? Let's see. Nora says to Oak. Oh, I read that. It lanks. Oh, we're a boat now.
What the?
I thought he was going to give us wings. Nope, we have flotation devices. Oak said, can we have an impromptu celebration of how awesome Vero is? We should! For those who don't know, one of our mods, Vero, is awesome. You should all know this. So celebrate Vero! Oak says, woo, we love you, Vero. Woo, a gaggle of gawking women passes out from seeing Vero and just how cool they are. Yeah, woo, heart, heart, heart. The cheering and applause is becoming deafening! Queekita says, yes, Vero is cool. Vero says, oh my gosh, women love me? Vero, what's it like? Oak says, I think there's a difference in energy level between me and Katie. Super Falky says like 50 to 60%. So we are about halfway through. I was right. Queekita said, look, stream was buffering. I had to focus on that. Oak says, yes, the MILFs adore you. Nora says, no/J. Queen Katie with some emotes saying for Vero, a much better gift. And Vera says, ooh. And there's where Joker popped in saying, sup? Vera said, welcome. Oak said, Joker from Persona 5 in Twitch chat. Super Falky says, is that Joker from Smash Brothers? Okay. When Smash Brothers announced that Joker was being added to the roster, that was before I had ever played Persona 5. And so when I heard people talking about it, I honestly thought they were talking about Joker from Batman at first until I watched a video. It's like, oh. Joker said, yes, we are the same person at the same time. Here's how you know. You played a side game of Ace Attorney and you dated redacted in my game. Nora said, I can't draw eyes small. Then draw 'em big, Nora! Oak says, gosh, Basilio is so hot. Queen Kitty said, yeah, Basilio has mega golden retriever energy. That's why Beowulf loves him. Does Luis do his own eyeliner? Because it looks great. Joker says, and Twitch chat, I successfully changed Logan's heart. Well, it's happening in the morning, right? You're awfully confident in yourself, I see. But my alert level is maxed out. I'm gonna have like shadows in my brain palace. Well, oh, Joker, actually, chat, what is my palace? What would my palace be? Over on YouTube, Joker is saying, it's too late. We have put your treasures in a pawn shop and the change will soon be in full effect. Your desire was only 100 yen? I feel like Kabushita's medal went for more than that. Let's play some more of the game.
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
I don't see a rudder. I see Heisme's hut up on the top floor with, is that a bunch of sleeping bags? Is that where we sleep now? Is it no longer safe to sleep inside? I assume it's gonna have like a motor to it or something.
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage.
Yeah.
So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Heisme's so delighted by Norris.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Oh, it's just a squid is all it was.
Really?
Oh.
Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Hi, Fidelio.
Why are you two here?
Because they're our friends now. We're all on the same team. Shut up. They followed us home. We have dogs now.
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't
I
trust?
always love it when we have bad guys on our team.
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short on beds.
Also, is it just me? Because, like, little Fidelio, he has, like, slit eyes, like a cat. Dogs don't have eyes like that. Is he part cat? Or maybe that's just something with Pyripuss, that they're, like, not really dog. They're just got dog-like features, but also some cat features.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Chat, we have friends! We have friends as we become seamen. We have seamen friends. Yay.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
To Garjuna, they still suspect us. They're just big on sailing. Clearly, they love it.
Maybe they just like the ocean?
Yeah.
Use your head, you dolt.
Oh.
This won't be a pleasure cruise with them around.
I don't know. I think having a dog around makes most things more fun.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Okay. So it's taken us a couple hours, but we're finally making some progress here. Let's read some more in the chat. Let's see. Oak says to Joker, woo, I sent a picture of the calling card in Discord. Joker says, bet. Nora said, this day is not going well for me. My iPad just fell backwards and my light fell off my desk. I'm sorry. Nora said, or excuse me, Quikita said, well, I say canon in the way that the game really pushes one character to be your love. Resave for P4, Makoto in P5, and Yukari in P3. Oh, really? Yukari in P3? I would have said Aegis, actually. Even though she wasn't like an option until late game, still. All right, so that Nora has a speech bubble, so I'm guessing that's to head out. So let's save. I don't think there's anything else we really need to do here in town, right? I mean, it's not even a day when shops have sales, I don't think. I'll double check the calendar to make sure, and then yeah, let's go sailing away, y'all. Oak said, there aren't official canon love interests, but they have ones that they have pushed more, like Yukari / Aegis, Rise, and Makoto / oh, Yoshizawa. Oh, they really pushed her, although she's exclusive to Royal. But man, they were really pushing Yoshizawa. Okay, let me check the calendar real quick. Oh yeah, so the big bargain day's the next day. So as long as it doesn't take more than one day, we should be fine. I mean, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I don't think I can do any follow requests today. So yeah, let's head out, I guess.
Ready to depart.
Oh, time to weigh anchor already. You're not forgetting anything, are you? I'm good. I just got a hold of a chart with a route. We're all set for our trip to Verga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands. Yay. Oak says, a P5 game, they really pushed Makoto and Royal. They pushed Yoshizawa. Oh crap, it will take multiple days. We're gonna miss Big Bargain Day.
Verga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
This many. 4. Okay, Verga Island, the main island off the Malnova I can't say that word today. Archipelago. Almost wholly Mustari inhabited, the isle has only minimal contact with the mainland. Oh, let me guess, that looks like one of those places where we're gonna take a picture or something. But there's this big swoosh of water in the way. Okay, so we got some camps in the way. Got shoal camp. A shoal. Oh, what is a shoal? On the sea route to Verga Island, one could drop anchor here. We'll see something there to take a picture, probably. Sunk rock camp. A reef on the sea route to Verga Island. One could drop anchor here.
Hold on.
Islet camp. An islet on the sea route to Verga Island. You should be able to drop anchor here. Okay, well let's go. Let's do this.
This place here.
Oh.
It seems like an odd route to get to Verga Island. We can't just go straight.
This region's currents are a right pain, Miguel. Miguel? Are we calling her my gal? We must go around and across them if they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take.
3 nights at sea? I hope Stroll can handle it.
Oh, that's right, he gets motion sickness.
Well, with Juna and her 2 thorns on our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward.
What if we can hang out with the dogs? Jolly good, rest assured I'll get us through these waves to Verga Island gently as can be. Yay. Vera says, how to combine those. Oak said, I'm not slandering Futaba. I love Futaba, but she's basically your stepsister. Except in any way, in any legal way, in any raised with her way, like in any way that counts, she's not. Oak says, I don't want Joker to kiss his stepsister. Joker says, heck no. Ooh, this looks kind of cool.
'Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Yeah, there's no land for miles around here. I think we've gone into the ocean. Veer says, don't make a step joke. Joker says, are you talking to me? Oak said, Futaba is not related to ladders or step ladders. Queegator says, captions, we do tavern. Huh. Oak said, Logan, you haven't kicked nearly as much puppies as you normally do. What do you mean normally? We've accidentally kicked 2 dogs in games in the past. This is not a habit, nor a pattern, or nothing like that. Said, have you been replaced by an imposter with the same face? Wait, no, he said he's far behind a chat. It's the real him. Nora said, I'm on the verge of tears because of this drawing. Maybe take a break from the drawing if it's given it, like, yeah, walk around, have a snack or something, then come back when you've been able to kind of step away for a minute. Joker said, am I disturbing the peace? Oak says, look into my eyes. Oak said, I still haven't done 1 episode. I guess I haven't had the motivation to play the games recently. Those are the lyrics to that song? Joker says with a highlighted message says, subscribe or your heart will be changed. I think that's for sure. Just subscribe. That's nice. Over on YouTube, by the way, we got a couple more comments. Joker says, your palace was a blue castle. TVs everywhere, shadows, traps. Your desire was a crown and had a Morgana plush, YouTube play buttons, and gold. When changed out of the metaverse to be to a little bit of gold. Awesome. Oak said, Logan, your palace is Iacon from Transformers. In parentheses, I'd ask Vera to figure out a location from Transformers. That's like the Autobot capital city. Iacon. I actually have a transformer that turns into Cybertron, and I can show you like on him where Iacon is, except he's like on that shelf buried among some Transformers, but they sculpted it into him. But thank you very much for the comments and everything. Super Falcon says, episode I guess was so boring. I struggled with it. In fact, I'm actually at the point reviewing all my VODs to pick out time codes to make clips where I'm watching the episode Iga streams, and I'm like, it was just grinding. It was grinding. And Beowulf, the one time, we always say that Beowulf is always right. The one time Beowulf was slightly less right than he normally is when he said, you can't play this off stream, the story sneaks up on you. It's like, it became pretty predictable where the story was, and I had to do most of it off stream in the second half of it. But it was still nice, but it was so grindy. Atlantic says, is that a rook man? It was. Oak said, why does he have a nuclear warning sign on his mask? It's because it's a hazardous chess piece. Biohazard. Oak said calling card because Logan got too far behind in chat. Said, yeah, I love drawing faces. Nora said, I'm gonna work on my Monica drawing instead because I've given up on life. Joker said, can someone ping me with the calling card on Discord? I hope someone does. If nobody does, remind me and I'll try to do that. Okay, let's play a little bit more. 'Tis actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
That's right. Virginity is entirely foreign to me. I have no idea what that is like. Not knowing the touch of a woman? What's that? I don't even know. I have been with so many women and their various body parts that women have. I won't list them for you. I'm sure you know exactly the ones I'm talking about.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
Oh, she's probably the Verga.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
Oh, I wonder if that sea monster, the big squid that Forden killed, was what was stopping the Sanctifex Church from getting there and killing it. Like the whole thing with getting a monster was just an excuse to kill that. So now they'll be able to go there and take over?
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it.
Oh no.
So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
I mean, can we borrow it? Then we'll give it to the Sanctus Church, and then when there's a new king, we'll bring it back?
If negotiations are even on the table.
We promised Chess Piece Face that we're gonna not use force, so we can't. We're not allowed.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
Basilio, be a good boy. Be a good boy.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
What can I say? Dogs love killing.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
No, it's gonna be like 4 days. Also, did he just do the little cat thing with... Are these guys dogs and cats? Are they cat dogs? When they eat, do they poop out of another animal's mouth located where their butt should be?
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
I hope you guys are familiar with cat dog. Otherwise, that probably sounded like a very random, gross reference. It's hard to keep track of what people know these days. Batlin!
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this!
More reading of chat! Quickity says, are they oppressed or depressed? This game sure likes to pick favorites. And Oak with another clip. Let me load this one up at the clip viewer. Oh, the previous clip, I guess, was, I think it was Vero. So this one is by Oak from 26 minutes ago, titled, Look at Logan's Face. Let's check this one out together. So I gotta watch my face like that. She's like, I have a thing to say. Like that. She's like, oh, just while I'm gesticulating like Juna. That's my Juna impression. That right there that you see frozen, that's what Juna is. That is Juna. So yeah, now you know. But thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. There was Rukov's TTS, so yeah, I'm getting close to catching up, I think. Nora said, I still can't believe Rukov is a whole child that's near my age. Oak said, I still can't fathom that Rukov has a child that's only 2 years younger than me. Nora said, I need to go to bed. I'm sleepy and exhausted and upset that I can't draw, and I'm going to sleep. I have gym tomorrow. Boo. Good night, everyone. Love y'all. Good night, Nora. Thank you so much for being here. I hope I hope gym goes well tomorrow, and I hope maybe after you get some rest, you'll have some more success with your drawing. Just like, maybe you just need to be less hard on yourself and just draw for the enjoyment of it, you know? Queen Katie says, Tiff! Oak said goodnight, Nora. There is Tiff with the TTS. Joker says, oh, that was written over on YouTube as well at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Logan's heart change will be in full effect. We have stolen his desires and he will read chat more. Oak said to Tiff, hey, I might agree about his head is covered in a metal rook helmet with nuclear warning signs on it. Oh, I might agree, but his head is covered in that. Quick Get His Head captions, some people just dig chest pieces. Well, some people are into chests. Some people love a chest piece bosom as well. Joker with a highlighted message, saying the same thing at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Logan's heart will change and be full in effect. We have stolen his desires. He will reach chat more. Oak said to Queen Katie, that's true too. Timestamp 1:43:13. 22 minutes behind now. Queen Katie said, lurk, gonna work on my VOD thumbnail really quick. Thank you for the lurk, Queen Katie. We'll see you when you get back. Oh, but Queen Katie, you're missing out on Batlin. One of your many harem of men, Batlin, is on the screen right now, and you're missing him.
The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too.
Yeah, Batlin, we saw this.
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now. But...
oh crap, is it gonna turn out that the squid that Forden killed wasn't the sea monster and now we're gonna have to fight like an actual sea monster?
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
Crap, we're gonna fight a sea monster, aren't we?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
Crap, if I hope we'll have a chance to like change around our archetypes, maybe camp out of the night before we have to kill something. But it's starting to sound like we might have a boss fight tonight, an impromptu one.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Verga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the Crown Theocracy struggled with them for years. So how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
Pow.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form.
I like how it's
setting
bobbing
out to
up
the
and
wide
down.
open sea. Their destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult? Or something else entirely?
Maybe we'll befriend the dogs. Oh, you know, we still need to have a party member. Maybe we will get them. They'll be together and like Basilio will throw Fidelio out there. Huh, what? Nora speaking, come in! Norris's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Heismay's got his fishing gear late. Oh, crap. Chat, we're gonna have a fishing minigame, aren't we? We have a fishing minigame. Heismay's got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Fishing. While at sea, Heismay sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. 3 days until we arrive at Verga Island, I think.
Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier.
Can we see one of them we can talk to? Let's talk to you, little boy Fidelio.
Seriously.
I was wondering what sort of rubbish excuse of a ship I'd find, but got to admit the insides are impressive, compared to the rest of it at least. Maybe the ship's not a total piece of crap, he says. Oh, Stroll dead again. I thought I'd finally gotten used to the runner's motion, but the waves are a whole new beast. I'd rather not look pathetic in front of those two brothers, but I'm afraid there's no helping it now. Well, we gotta find the other brother. And you're not doing well either, are you? I guess we'll fish to see what it is at least. Let's save before we do that. Also, let me check the archetypes in case my guess about having to fight a sea monster is correct. Let's see. Oak says, I'm just gonna say goons, Logan Art, because that's not what I'm talking about there. Oak says, I love you, Norris. Quicken said, the doggo boys. Vera said, wait, huh? Okay, hang on 1 second. So who do we got equipped here? Yeah, we got to change these around. Oh, and she mastered the Magic Knight rank. So we gotta find some better stuff for the both of these. Let's pick some magic, shall we? You are going to become, you're gonna be a mage. Yes, actually, no, let's first of all make Stroll, because he can do a full-on wizard. Yes.
Who needs Ignitus? I'll show you magic.
Yeah, he'll show us magic. We're gonna also switch Hulkenberg over to mage, because she needs to, I think, reach rank 20 with mage before she can get her next archetype that she needs.
I shall show you what true magic
But then we're
is.
gonna swap her out for Juna, because we want to change party, right? No, she's in the party. Oh no, I want Heismay in the party. I just want, we're gonna take Hulkenberg out because she has a passive to get full stuff. Yeah, so there we go. That's the thing that's happening. It's probably bad, but once again, let's save and then find the other dog and talk to him, and then we'll go fishing, apparently. Oak says to Vero, we just love Vero. Said, wait, Vero, is that a location from Transformers? It's important. Oak says, I need to know the most iconic location from Transformers. Then Unlurk from Queen K says, thumbnail done. That was fast. I wish I could make thumbnails that fast. I probably should add more variety to my YouTube thumbnails. They're just changing the number these days. Where's the other dog? Vera says, oh, like cities? Oak says, anything. Queen Katie says, add quote, I think having a dog around makes most things more fun. About an actual man. Okay, that's debatable. He's a dog man. Isn't that like a new movie set in the Captain Underpants universe or something like that? Dog man? Something like that? Let's see, Vera says, I only know of Iacon and Crystal City and Kaon. I am bad at this. Super Foggy says, don't forget the toilet. The toilet on Idol's Day? The toilet on what about it? What about a toilet on Idol's Day? What's this about? Do you gotta use the John on Idol's Day? Wait, crap, where's the other dog? I don't want to do laundry. Can I go to the front deck? Central corridor. Let's try that. Maybe they're the front. Is that what these stairs do up front? No, this leads to this leads to the deck. I mean, we don't. Oh, here's a bunch of people. There's little Heismay, and there's Juna, and there he is. Oh, he's just peeing over the side of the deck. Well, no, actually, he's not peeing. If he was a dog, he'd lift up his leg. He's just thinking about peeing. If he pees in the ocean, he owns the ocean. That's how it works. A sea breeze is perfect until you smell the fish and feel your hair. I'm quite ready to make landfall, actually. What about you, doggo? Basilio?
Speaking of.
Crap, what was the voice we did for it? This is some runner your man's put together, full of weird things I've never seen before. Spends his off hours working on the runner too, does he? Something like that. Okay. Now I guess we're gonna fish. Even moving at such speed, it looks like I can still catch fish. No idea how that works. Yeah, we're just gonna hang a lampshade on that. Perhaps they're drawn by the runner's magla crystal, or perhaps they're just curious. Perhaps they have a death wish. Perhaps they want me to eat them. Perhaps they're into vor. Either way, I certainly won't wait for entertainment on our way to the island. Won't want for entertainment. There we go. I'm once again gonna save right before we do this, because if I screw up, I don't want to waste my time on fishing and then not get anything out of it. Let's see. But yeah, Super Falcon, what's the whole thing with toilet on Idol's Day? I don't know if I know that.
Jeez.
Isn't this Heismay's fishing gear? Wonder if he's gonna do some fishing.
He is. Right behind us. Vera said, I can give you cities from Transformers, like a whole guy turned into a city. I know 2 of those. And then Vero adds the quote. And then Moonlight says, hi, hour mark 1:59, Moonlight. How you doing? Look, Moonlight, I'm only like 15 minutes behind. Which I guess we can probably ease up on the amount of slow. What is the slow mode on right now, right at the moment? 20 seconds. We could probably go to like 10 seconds. Please don't make me regret this. Don't make me regret this. Over in YouTube, Joker says 7th and 22 minutes until 7 hours, excuse me, and 22 minutes until heart change. Oh, is it? Oh, because yeah, I forgot. It's Eastern time. But I'll be asleep, so I won't feel it, I think. I hope I'll be fine. I'll let you guys know how it goes. But thank you very much, Joker.
If we can catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Want to fish for a bit?
Understood.
Sure, I hope we get a royal virtue boost for this. Probably not though.
Okay, I'll go get Heismay.
The truth is...
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? Well, what do you mean bait? Okay, apparently I have tail bait. I vaguely recall getting this at some point.
Then...
Oh my, tail bait. Oh, those fish won't know what hit them. Let's cast. Chat, this is probably gonna be the only time I'm gonna fish this entire game if I can help it. Yawn. I'm more tired than I realized. How do I shake this? Just power through it. Pinch your cheeks. Give in to nap time. No, then it'll fall overboard. Let's say pinch your little cheekies, boy. I suppose I'll try that then.
The fight is on.
Ah, Biden, it's a strong one, but I'm stronger. Hey. Oh, just look at this haul. All thanks to you, of course. Loot. Lord of the Lake ×2. Is that good? Obtain 2 Lord of the Lake.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. I'm just glad that it wasn't like a skill-based thing. Like, cause wasn't that the way it was in Persona 4? I feel like there was like a meter going up and down and I had to like get in there and then button slam and then it would like, it was awful.
Then...
Button mash, not slam, sorry. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Heisme and I gathered our gear and went back inside, so no royal virtues, sadly.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
So do you guys think we're gonna make it to this Virga Island tonight? I'll read some more in the chat. Oak with a 2-hour timestamp, so I'm only 16 and a half minutes behind in the Twitch chat. Vera said, Biohazard? Who the F is Umbrella? What? Will arrive in 3 days from now.
We're being watched, so be careful what you say.
Well, first I want to get the Lumi bug or whatever it is. The Lumi Bee! Okay, so it looks like Hulkenberg will increase, I can't remember, is that imagination? Same with Juna. Let's talk with Norris.
Quite.
I don't anticipate any monster attacks like we see on land, but you never know. I'd best keep the emergency lights on just in case. Though, let's be honest, no run-of-the-mill monster could possibly capsize my sea rudder. We're gonna get capsized by a monster. Let's talk to Basilio and Fidelio. Hey, Basilio. Fidelio? Which one? Fidelio first.
Got it.
If you think I'm going to take my eyes off you just 'cause it's past sundown, think again. You want to try something, go ahead. See what happens. Count Luis won't be asking me to justify myself. We clear? I just had a thought. I said, what if the dogs join us as our Paripus party member and like the two of them work together? What if it's gonna be more sad than that? What if one of them is gonna die on this voyage and then the other is gonna like blame Count Louise and join with us? I don't want a dead dog. I don't want one of them to die. Okay, chat, if you had to kill one of them though, if you had to let either Basilio or Fidelio die, which one would you let die? I think Fidelio, because Basilio he seems like a nice person. I admit I was off thinking this dinky little gauntlet runner was gonna sink any second, but it did a decent job running today. And out of all the candidate runners, this one's pretty fast for what it is, yeah? Not that I'd have set foot in one without Lady Juna being here. Hey guys, neither of you die, okay? All right, so we can either do stuff there, or we can go take a bath and permanently increase one of our stats, huh?
See, I feel Basilio is too cheery, so has the one dying.
That's what you're probably right. If that happens, I hope that doesn't happen. But that would be so sad, because that'll make us the most sad. And that'll make us like feel the most emotion and go like, okay, so Fidelio, you can be our friend now, and oh. Although we already have a little guy, Heisme is already our little guy. Don't we want a tall, lanky guy? Think about the visual of like 2 little guys. I don't think we can have 2 little guys. I don't think that's allowed. Where's Stroll? Oh, there he is. Oh no, it's Heisme. Stroll was out there. That's right. Heisme is also, wait, which royal virtue is that? Imagination. I guess that's important. We really got to focus on courage, though. If anyone had courage, because that's what we got to get for both Brigitta and somebody else. It was Brigitta and it was Alonso, I think? The two of them. So if we see courage, we'll do that. Otherwise, we're taking baths, getting some permanent buffs. Because we can only bathe when we're like on the Gauntlet Runner, apparently. Bath cask. It's a bath cask. Aw, chat, y'all ready for some PG-rated nudity? A leisurely soak in here should relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and body. I might even get some mag as well. Take a bath. While I'm at it, maybe I should put something in. I think this one increases endurance, which is always good. Keep us from dying. Yay! Super Falky says it's like 30 to 40 hours for 1 hour of story mixed in like 10 different scenes. Queen Katie says Hazard. How do we say Guimon from Digimon intensifies? I don't know how to say his name. Vera said, can't believe 2 references were made to that. Tiff says, Hazard? That's my friend's dog's name. Oak said to Tiff, why the F would your friend name a dog Hazard? Tiff says, 1, we named him, and 2, it's an inside joke with my D&D group. Queen Kitty said, they're furries, Logan. Vera says, cat dog, I love that show as a kid. Oak says, what would Logan's persona be? I think we talked about that one time, and I can't remember what conclusion we came to. I think I said that my favorite type of animal would probably be a tiger, but I think that's too cool for me. I mean, it's orange too, I'd like that, but I don't think I'm cool enough to be a tiger. So I don't know. Queen Kitty said, please pin that. Tiff says his name is spelt with 2 Z's. Hazard. That's cool. That's extreme. Oak says, I think Logan would be a ferret who is in constant danger of dying. Queen Kitty says, oh, don't worry, I'm loving battling right now. And then Queen Kitty says, oh, excuse me, Oak says, I love you, battling. Joker said 7 hours, 23 minutes until hearts change. Okay, let's enjoy our bath. See all those red bubbles? That's because we fart red gas. As skin stings, impurities drained from the body, endurance increased by 2. Yay! I obtained mag from the bath. I got out of the bath and went back after cooling off for a bit. Let's see, Oak says battling metaphor naked.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
And then Oak
nearer.
says, Siri, show me naked battling metaphor ReFantazio. I'm glad that my Siri isn't said to be voice activated, because then Siri would probably be looking for that right now. Quick says, Heisme, heart, fishing.
Goodness.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
Just cut it. Enter your pixie cut era. Like Gallica, she's a pixie. That's a pixie cut then.
I know exactly what, I know exactly what you mean, huh, girl talk. Yeah, the salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that. In fact, But tell you what, if I had anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Hulkenberg is very different. Quicky said when the game gets a fishing mini game, 100 out of 10 game. Why do people like that so much? I don't like it. 2 more days till we'll be able to search for that lance.
They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it really will be like.
Okay. Oh, courage! We do need some courage. What are you doing, Heisme? This salt wind is getting into my fur. I hate it. Let's see who's up on the deck. I keep forgetting that we can check on the main deck here. Anyone up here? Oh, we're going so fast. There's still a fishing gear, but we're not doing that. Back inside. Stroll's probably just going to want to sharpen weapons again, which we've seen a bunch of times. But as I said, we need some courage. Oh, we can read a book. I don't know if any of the books give courage, though. I can't remember. Let's really quickly check downstairs, see if there's anybody else that wants to say hi to us. Hello? Anybody? No? Anybody down in here? Anybody in the engine room? No? Nobody's doing anything out here? Can we check the back deck real quick? Let's see. Tiff says, Papa Heisme teaches us how to fish. Is Heisme your papa now? Because Tiff, I don't know if you know this, 100% of his kids have died. Oak said to Queen Katie, every game with fishing in general is a great game with the exception of actual fishing mechanic. Oh, so it makes the game good, but the fishing sucks. I get it now. That I'm much more on board with. Let's check to see what the current book we're reading increases. I don't think it's courage. But then again, the only time we can read is on the Gauntlet Runners. Oh, Hulkenberg. What are you doing? Oh, look, she's bonding with Fidelio. They're friends now. We've just finished a game. 'Twas most illuminating. Assigned watchdog or no, it does us both good to sharpen our tactics together. Is that how you feel, Fidelio? Figured you lot wouldn't be much use in a fight, but you're better than you look. Suppose you former knights are good for more than grandstanding and pretentious speeches. We are bonding. So where's Basilio then? Is he just gone? Oh, there he is! How you doing? You've got a pretty good kitchen here. Not as nice as Luis's, but I'm sure I could get a halfway decent meal going. Hey. Okay, now we'll check what our books do. I think that's in this room here. Yeah. There are more books now. Maybe Juna added a few to the collection. The books I could read are Top Secret Poetry. Do not read. Let's read that. Bold block letters span the cover. Do not read! What an odd title for a book. We should read it. I'm hooked. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet.
It's probably something Juna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more?
No, Nora went to bed, so we can read private stuff, right? Oh, we get courage! That's what we need! We're reading this book. We're reading the crap out of this book. If I read this book, I may gain more courage.
Shall we spend some time reading this book?
Read the book! With Hulkenberg and Fidelio as witnesses of our ill deeds. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Many of the drawings have strangely detailed buttocks. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine.
Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is serious business for Juna.
I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
Don't worry, Logan. We'll tell Nora that you read her.
No, I said no, don't tell her. Don't do that. Do not do that. And if you pinged her on Discord, I can delete Discord messages. Don't forget, I have that power. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Tiff. And for the threat. I appreciate it. It's worth it, though, to get my... 5 courage! Come on, level up. We're gonna have to read some more of the book the next day. If we read the whole book before the end of the stream, Nora will never know next stream. There's still more left to read of the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Look at this!
Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes. This is the island that we passed. It looks like it's gonna be another picture for Maria, right?
The Gauntlet Runner halts at a sandy hollow.
What? Huh?
Not a threat. Just a promised smile.
Those are the worst kinds of threats because you know they'll come true. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Tiff. I appreciate that. Okay.
It suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail. But here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Okay, the way you described it, it sounds like that scene from like 10 Commandments and from Prince of Egypt where like Moses parts the Red Sea. Well, it's kind of like that. And we get to share this wonderful time with the dogs. I love that I love the dogs are hanging out with us. It's fantastic. I am trying to remember though, early on in the game, there was one point where we were like talking about Luis and he had like 4 silhouettes behind him. And I was saying at the time, oh, this is probably gonna be his 4 generals we're gonna have to fight. And one of them was probably that necromancer guy, I forget his name, that we fought at the beginning. One of them was probably Gladel. Were the other 2 the dogs? Are they his only 2 goons he has left? Are we stealing another man's goons? Chat. I'm fine with that. I think they seem delightful.
Wow, the sea's been split in 2 and we're standing on the seafloor.
Well.
This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brialhaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely.
Oi.
Oh, crap, I keep forgetting the voice for him. Are you sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? You can't swim? Oh yeah, we're not gonna tell him to go back. Wait, you can't swim? Dogs instinctually can swim. They can do that. There's an entire paddle named after them. The doggy paddle. Do you know how to swim, Basilio? Listen, mate, you'd best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. Oh, did the two of them have like some tragedy out at sea in their past? Like, did their mom drown or something like that? Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Huh? Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through this seawall, are you? Huh? I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations.
She'd eat those weird-looking fish without a second thought.
I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. Ha, so weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group? Who does that remind you of? Us. Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. Huh? I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. So we are gonna kill some? Hulkenberg, Miguel, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish, I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I'd rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
I see. If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret, I assure you. No guilt for killing fish.
Let's go.
They have primitive brains. He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Catching sight of this unexpected view has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Wisdom! Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh, we're not even trying to picture that? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Norris. Thank you. You worried me, bro. And here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. Oh, is that why he wanted the dyes for the picture? Towering seawall drawing. I decided to keep it as a souvenir of our journey. We're gonna give it away to Maria, though.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Says it's stormy, so probably not taking a bath out on the deck in the rain and thunder and stuff. Let's see. Veer says, what if we fish out?
Terrible rain. Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Veer says, what if we fish out the sea monster? Vero, if there's a storm is the perfect atmosphere for a sea monster. I bet we're gonna find one right now, Vero. Oak said, Persona 5, perfect game, terrible fishing mechanic. Minecraft, iconic game, terrible fishing mechanic. Terraria, phenomenal game, annoying fishing mechanic. Tiff says, Stardew Valley, great game, difficult fishing mechanic. Quinkity said, to be fair, I didn't draw this thumbnail. I just got game assets from Reverse 1999 and made it cool. Oak said, Terraria fishing isn't any better than other fishing games, but the aftermath from fishing is better. It makes people forget they had to fish. Like doing a tiny bit of fishing and then getting to fight a cool boss makes them forget the actual fishing was boring. Super Falky says, shower every day, pantry every day, and toilet on Idles Day. Okay, oh, pantry every day. Okay, so I gotta check the pantry every day. I haven't been doing that. I've missed out on so many crumbs and scraps. Thank you very much, Super Falky. So we poop once a week in this game. Quickita says, ad quote, oh, he's just peeing over the side of the deck. Oak says, me too. Oak says, free. Those fish won't know what hit them. A tail. Oak said, Heisme is treating fishing like life and death. Well, it is. For the fish. Super Falky said, Lord of the Lake is pretty good. Yeah, okay, good. Oak said, Logan is actually being pretty responsible tonight, at least compared to how he normally is. In what way? In like staying caught up-ish with chat? I mean, it's a bit easier because, like I said, I think we've only got like one person lurking over on YouTube right now. I see you, appreciate you, hi. But okay, let's play a little bit more. Want terrible rain. 'Twill be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
See? It's gonna...
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
See, it's gonna turn out he just killed some squid! This is gonna be a real sea monster!
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest? Bloody Parapus.
Hey, racist!
Almost makes one envy them.
Oh, if you envy the people you're racist against, maybe it's okay. I don't know. I don't make the rules of racism. But this is probably going to be to explain why they won't join in the fight. There's going to be a fight. They're asleep. There's going to be a boss fight! Oh, by the way, we're past the 2.5 hour mark. I know Crystal has class, so now's a really good time to start keeping an eye for a raid message, but I think we're going to have a boss fight. So Queen Katie better grab her death counter.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
It was definitely Basilio who said that. No way Fidelio said that.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Uchief is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
She's just trying to help you be less racist, bro.
Bloody hell,
What?
how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier?
Oh yeah, maybe there is no boss fight. Sorry, I think I got her hopes up.
Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Whether or not you're good people, or if we should be racist against you. How to get the lands. Just sharing life stories. Tomorrow's supper. Just sharing life stories. Your life stories, Fidelio.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
Oh, okay, there it is. There it is. It's out in the open now.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them?
I mean, you could be straight with us, you could be gay with us, you can be anything you want with us. We're really easy going like that.
Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glodell was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
See, there's her little things we were talking about before.
Something's out there!
We're having a boss fight after. Oh, maybe the Doggo Bros will actually help us. Maybe this will be them joining our party.
Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
I mean, they probably wouldn't have a new party member this soon after we just got Juna, but I'm hoping.
What's happening?
But I'm just saying here, what's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared.
Okay, so this is giving us the opportunity to check all of our archetypes and everything. Let's save our game, and then yeah, let's go kill an even bigger squid. Let's see. Oak says, as someone who has seen a decent amount of Logan's P4 VODs, 20 minutes behind in the old days was like crazy.
Four.
What?
Honest
me.
Woof woof GRRRR bark 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 woof woof ARF ARF GRRR GRRRR rough rough bark
What is
bark
happening? It sounded like Twitch froze for a second there. Thank you. Someone was really excited for that particular Ace Attorney sprite, it seems. Thank you for the Logan clip roulette, whoever did that.
Damn, I wonder who that is.
No clue. No, it could have been anybody. Who is that thirsty after that particular character that we saw there? Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. No clue. No clue could it be? I just watch clips like that and I'm like, oh man, my audio was so bad. My wall was still yellow. It was before I painted this room and everything. But thank you very much for the clip roulette and for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay, so, I mean, we have our party. Well, why are you like that? Why are you the way you are, Juno? What are you even doing over here?
No way!
What is that? Didn't they say Forden defeated the monster? Yet here it is, carousing through a stormy sea. Okay, so we can just talk to everybody. What do you think, Hulkenberg? The sea monster is still about. We cannot let it damage His Highness's runner.
You having a laugh?
What's this monster's problem? If Lady Juno gets hurt, it'll be your neck on the line. What do you think, Heisme?
What to do?
I hate dogs. I mean, I don't especially mind the shaking, but all this creaking from the hull can't be good. If we don't do something fast, we'll surely flood. Hey, what are you gonna do? You gonna cry? You gonna cry about it, little crybaby? Crybaby Heisme? This rocking, I can hardly stand. I can't go on like this. What do you think, Fidelio?
Seriously.
Can't stand these floating rust buckets. We'll talk later. Just hurry up and do something, will ya? Okay, so yes, our party. Are we feeling good about the party that we got here? I don't know about Juno, though, because what abilities does she even have? Skills, Juno, what does she have? She has medium fire, increases success rate of skills that inflict status ailments, cycle, medium. I mean, not great, but it's probably okay. So yeah, we're going to leave Hulkenberg behind, because she is able to take full experience even when she's out of the party. So, yeah, let's go do this. Oh, a poll appeared. Oh, no, it's not a poll, excuse me. Pin message. Oak says, when did you paint this room, Longa? Crap, I don't remember exactly when it was, but it was a whole ordeal because I had to buy the paint and I had to, like, empty everything out of this room. And then I had to put all the primer on and do all the paint. And I was doing it all myself. And, like, the ceiling is actually fairly high in this room, believe it or not. And because the small room is like 10 feet by 10 feet, and there's a window there and a closet there. So I didn't have to paint like the entire, but oh my gosh. By the end, just from standing up, like having to get on the stool to paint high stuff and then get down to paint normal, up and down and up and down. By the end of it, my legs and my back were killing me. But I mean, you can watch in the VODs at one point, I talk about it probably on stream, and at one point the wall behind me changes from bright yellow to this more eggshell white kind of color here. And oh, it's so much better. Like, here's the problem. It was so yellow that nothing looked right to me in this room. I would look at an object and like the light from the light up there bouncing off the yellow walls on things would make things look the wrong color. I hated it so much. So yeah, so that was the thing that happened. Oak says, oh, I read that. Queen Katie says, I say Gialman. Oak says, Logan, when you wake up, you will have a change of heart. Logan will become responsible next morning. Said, or for Vero, like 3 p.m. or something around there. Said, my mom is having friends over tomorrow, and I must make them coffee as the certified person in the house who knows how to use an espresso machine. Oak, you just said the other day you're not allowed to use espresso. You're gonna go, oh, animated. Oh, it is a squid, an even bigger squid. Oh crap! Oh no, dog! Oh, dog gonna die! No! Help him! Okay, help him!
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need.
I'm trying!
No! Hurry!
Oh, it's got a crown on one of his tentacles? Aw.
You realize this changes nothing. We're still
friends? Well, that's a nose. Oh!
Human?
Don't charge straight at
It's got a crown of thorns on its head.
We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
How about we help?
Don't get used to it.
Or are we just gonna see them fight it?
Yeah.
Come on over there.
Yeah. Oh, it's got gnarly teeth. All right, are we? Oh, okay. We're gonna do peril. Are we gonna fight? Oh, it's got like rings and jewels.
Of the bastard's legs. Stick to the body and take out what limbs you can.
They're helping. They're totally gonna join our party. I love this.
I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today.
I hope you won't.
Let's get this over with.
Please don't die today, Fidelio. I mean, don't either of you die. I was worried that...
Keeps up. The runner's wrecked. Can we get those giant legs off?
Changing your party in battle. To switch out party members during battle, press L1 to access the order view, then select party. Switching members consumes 1 turn icon. Okay, that's not too bad, though. Okay, let's kill this thing. Let's assassinate. Heavy dark damage to Sea Horror Homosabara. And of course, I expect that this guy is based on one of those surrealist paintings. Oh, look, the top of his head is like arteries coming out of a heart. So I hope if somebody knows what painting that is, wants to post it in Discord, I'd love to see it. Assassinate! Oh, I should have him steal some stuff too. Oh, he's got a lot of hit points. Okay, so she has some synthesis attacks. Let's see what they are.
Help me out.
Heck Fire Dance inflicts all enemies with 1-time weakness to fire, ignores resistances. Oh, that would be useful except she's the only one I think that has fire attacks. Ice Blue Dance inflicts all enemies with a 1-time weakness to ice. Actually, no, that isn't that great. To use up 2 whole turns just to gain 1 turn. Ice Blue Dance inflicts all, Sable Dance inflicts all enemies with 1-time weakness to dark. And high chance of 1-hit killing all enemies. It won't work on bosses, I'm sure.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, no, you're not feeling any of that. We're not doing any of that crap. But let's try Infernal Vortex. Let's try some fire on this guy here. Burn! 301. Not particularly great. Do you have any good syntheses? Medium, heavy. Well, that's just all. Negates 1 enemy. Increase. Oh, wow. Our synthesis attacks are awful. I think I may have made some choices. Let's just do heavy wind to this thing.
Scour.
And then you.
I call upon royal power within.
Oh crap! It's just medium stuff. Try. Oh, that's weak. Electric. Oh dang. Let's try. Let's try ice. See what that does. We gotta find this bro's weakness. Nope. Ow. Slam strike. Oh, missed somebody. Missed Heismay. Okay, yeah. Let's try stealing. I want to get something from this guy. Steal something.
I'll take this.
I don't know what a fish would have, but okay. Apparently nothing. She said. Yeah. So have we figured out what this thing's weak against? Gotta analyze it.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Haven't tried lightning or light. I should also read some more in the chat because when I get to fighting, I should be able to read some more, right? But I was right. We got this boss fight. This would have been a much more impressive head to take to that exhibition. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Excuse me. Tiff says, wait, I didn't know Hulkenberg and Fidelio played chess together. I love that. That was a cute little scene. I'm not like a full-on scene, but it was a cute little, I don't know, what would you call it, vignette. Oak says, I'm telling Nora. Queen K said, already did know. Oak said I could just DM her. And the problem is that we've given Juna the same voice as Athena. Queen K said, you can delete messages in the server, yes, but you do know that DMs exist, right? I don't know. I don't DM people very often. I do it very, very rarely. That's why whenever people are talking about like, oh, you see some girl just slide into the DMs, I'm like, and what? And what do you do? Okay, so let's figure out something else here. Oh, actually, we could try a buff. For once, increases, only 1 ally's attack for 3 turns. Never mind.
This might be too much. This is just what I need.
Let's, these are both medium. That might have inflict burn though, so let's keep doing that. I doubt you can get burned when it's raining, but let's just keep trying.
Raging fire.
And there we go.
It's okay.
Protag was hurt, but only a tiny bit. So let's do, rather than heal this turn, and we got Mage Light, we should do light, but that's weak light. Let's keep doing heavy wind damage, because we gotta chip this guy away.
I can't afford to
Okay, we got him about 25% down.
Prepared?
And okay, it's weak, but let's see if electricity maybe does, if it's a, because I don't think we've tried electric yet, have we? Yeah, let's see, just in case he has a weakness to electricity.
The power of lightning.
You hit their weak
point. Hey, look at that! We did. We got a weakness, lightning. Okay, so we'll do that so we can then assassinate him.
Some darker arts.
Some darker arts. Hey, that turned out to be a good move. Ow, stop. That was a lot. Why'd you do that much? Stop that.
If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with.
Wait,
right?
take out legs. Oh crap, we can attack legs. I didn't know we could attack legs. I didn't even realize there were other things. Okay, so apparently we should be attacking legs. leg, leg, head, leg, leg. So we gotta, do we have any attacks that hit everybody? Okay, so yeah, let's, I guess, pick a leg and see what happens when we attack a leg. I'm also gonna have Protag heal this time around because that did a lot of damage to us. Let's see, Oak said, yeah, I have direct access. We call very often. Tiff says we can also clip it as proof. Oak said, guys, I'm the mayor of Sleepyville. I just got reelected my 16th year in a row. Oh no, do you need to sleep, Oak? Said, hey, Hulkenberg has standards. She only eats weird looking insects. The fish have to be normal. Masked dancer. Let's try a leg. Burn! If only I had left Stroll on his Swords Master. He has attacks that hit everything. You gotta heal everybody, bro.
We can do this.
I did not pick good things for fighting. Queen said, Logan, I'm playing a little Rune Factory 4 on 3DS. Its keyboard is so bad I somehow almost named myself Cat Faye. I need to check actually and see if I could use the controller instead of what I was trying to do last time. It didn't work out well. Let's see if the legs are also weak to lightning. Actually, no, we'll just do lightning on Bro's face, because we know it's weak, and that'll give us an extra turn.
You hit their weak point.
And they're gonna have Heismay assassinate the leg. Rancor!
This'll be if I call upon
And still burn on the leg. It's not gonna be enough to kill the leg. I probably shouldn't have focused on the leg. I should have kept going after the head.
My mistake.
But it's probably because when he does this, it like won't hurt as many times. Okay, he dodged. Okay. So let's try and do Cyclone, and let's finish killing off that leg. Tentacle. Why does it call a leg? Is a tentacle a leg? Didn't we have this conversation before where we determined that like only squids have tentacles and octopuses have like legs or arms or something like that? I can't remember how it goes.
Are you prepared?
Oh no, we're gonna do lightning in his face because that gives us an extra turn.
You hit their weak point.
Tiff says, added to the typo, cafe. I love that we just have a command with all the typos and a timestamp from Oak 2:34:56. Not doing too bad. I think I'm still doing all right. Yeah. So let's, just keep attacking more legs. I guess. Quiggin says, okay, grabs death counter while playing Rune Factory.
This is just what I need.
And I think we're doing okay. So we probably won't need it unless this guy has like a big second phase. I think we're doing just splendid here.
Vitus power.
Cyclone some more on that leg.
Wind.
I don't really need to worry too much about conserving MP. Oh, he's still alive, barely. Darn it. Slam strike. Random strike. Blah, 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 blah. That's probably got to be the thing that we need to eliminate the tentacles for, right? Okay, let's have you still do lightning as the face, because then we get an extra turn. Crystal says, add code we poop once a week.
This suits me best.
And then Tiff says, Crystal, thank you. Oak said, just came out, Basidio. Crystal says, I want to see a Loyan shout out. Who's Loyan? And why do you want to see Loyan shouted out so much? Okay, we're going to do assassinate, but not on that leg, because it's already weak. So we're going to pick a different leg. Rancor! And use something a little bit more weak to kill off that leg, because this is only medium damage.
Raging fire!
There we go. Crystal did the clip roulette there. Oak says, oh, I love this clip. And Crystal says, I type Loyan. Okay, let's heal everybody, because we're hurting.
Healing power.
Crystal says, I know the typo. Tiff says, this clip, keyboard slam. Vera says, shrug. Crystal adds the typos. Oh, and Tiff for the hydrate command. I think it's our first hydrate. Look, this is all the water I've drunk tonight. Is hardly anything. We're almost at the 3-hour mark already, and I've got to be super dehydrated. Okay, but I think we're doing pretty well here. Once again, we're going to do lightning on the face, because that'll give us an extra turn.
Let us clean
Guaranteed
up
extra turn. Again, I don't know if the tentacles are weak against lightning or not. And let's assassinate this leg again.
Some darker arts.
Again, I don't know why when I'm doing this fighting, I narrate what I'm doing. You guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, eek! Oh! Slam strike! So what are we now? Are we blinded?
With a malady.
What is the malady? Oh, what is the malady? Oh, I like how the tentacles, I just barely noticed, they're like sliced in half. That's adorable. Okay, so let's do Infernal Vortex on the leg. Bjarn!
Stubborn, hey?
And it's still alive.
I will fight with pride.
Do we need to heal? We should probably play defensively, because he's like down to half health, so he's probably going to get more aggressive with his attacks.
We can do this.
Let's heal and then just top us off and try and get the next tentacle.
Now,
Oak says, wait, I didn't even realize Logan's wall used to be yellow. This room I used to always refer to amongst like my family and friends as my yellow room. I hated how yellow it was. It was so bad. Oak said, when did you paint this room, Longa? I'm pretty sure it was like before you started coming to the streams, because you would have heard me talking about it a lot. Tiff says to Oak, sometime in between today and that clip. Oak said, Katie, what are your thoughts on Heisme being racist to dogs? It's awful, isn't it? It's just scandalous. Quigita said, sorry, I was farming. Depends how racist. Oak says, Quigita, he outright said, I don't like the Paripus. Quigita said, okay, that's not him being racist. That's him refusing to say their names. No, he wasn't talking about them specifically. He was talking about, like, the race. The context is he doesn't like the Paripus race. It was very bad.
Just what I need.
Very bad. Okay, so let's get the other tentacle. Honestly, I think if we had kept attacking his head, we probably could have just killed him that way. But our wife, Gallica, was the one who told us to kill the tentacles, and we're scoring points with her. Oak says, no, he was like talking about the race as a whole. There we go. Super Falcon said, yeah, pretty sure he meant the Paripus race. His tentacles are still hitting us a whole bunch. Whoa, Heisme's barely alive. Heal! Heal, bro! Heal, everybody!
Helpful as ever.
Thank you. Okay, there we go. And
I can't afford to hold back.
Cover him.
oh, when they have that ailment, they don't recover hit points. Oh. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. Okay, we're gonna do that because we're just gonna keep a turn anyway. And we need to use an item. So what is this item that he is sickened with? Is that over here? What is it? No, that's for Magla. Robust remedies. No, it's not poison. Oh, it's called Malady. Okay, Heisme, unmalady yourself.
Juna got hit with malady. Handle feeling Her abilities are way down.
Okay, and she then also needs to do one of those malady things on herself, and then it should go to Protag for the next turn, and he's going to do some healing there. Heisme might die because he is so low. Oh, wrong button.
Need to use it?
And we're going to Medi on everybody.
We can do this.
So that's what Malady does, apparently.
I owe you.
I mean, I thought it was just Galca's like abilities went way down. It's like, no, you don't heal, apparently.
God, it sprouted more legs.
What? Okay, so we don't want to focus on the tentacles then. Let's just kill the head. Oh, and a pin message. This is written by Oak, pinned by Vera, said, no, Logan Heisme isn't barely alive. He's batly alive. Ha-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Joking at a dying man's expense. I can dig that. I can respect that. Thank you very much for the pinned message there.
I call the lightning.
Let's see. Super Falcon said, yeah, pretty sure he meant the Paripus race. Quigita said, well, I can't always defend. Vera said, oh gosh, oh no. Oak said, I'm not allowed to use an espresso machine at my job, but I can at home. No, I think it's illegal. I think you're breaking the law. I think that is some kind of crime. Yeah, we're just gonna focus on the head. I'm done fighting these tentacles. Unless it'll be something where he's really down and then he'll be able to like eat one of his tentacles to get his hit points back. Let's just go Inferno or whatever it was. Infernal something or other. Protagonist will heal again.
I will fight. I won't hold back.
And Medi, everybody.
With healing power.
Let's see. Tiff says, human fight. Quigita said, my internet is crapping so hard right now. Why? Tiff said, I'll let you know if you need to add anything to the death counter. Quigita said, thank you. Reminder, I'm doing Mantis, Heisme, and Game Overs. Tiff says, got it. Oak said, brush your teeth, sea horror, homo sapara. Quigita said, oh, hey, the squid guy has eyes similar to Mantis. Oh, yeah, he's got heterochromia. Maybe this is his dad. Maybe we're fighting Mantis's father. Oh, and Crystal has some raid suggestions. Hang on. I gotta copy these over into my text file. I gotta copy these down 1 second. Thank you very much, Crystal, for these raid suggestions. Because we are, holy crap, we're like 2.5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. I don't know how this is possible, but we're doing good. I think we can finish this fight before then. Agility. Crystal says 2:48:48, and I'm only 9 minutes behind overall.
Now accept your fate.
Assassinate. There we go.
Rancor.
Oak says, oh no, don't worry, I'm still here. Just letting you know that I am an elected official of Sleepyville.
Watch out!
Wait, did he regrow one of his tentacles? Is that what he did? Ink spew. Oh crap, now we got maladies again, and I don't have very many of those items.
His abilities are down.
Oh, all of us got one, crap! Let's stay on the offensive this round. Next round, we'll do some healing item stuff. Infernal Vortex, and just start attacking the head some more.
Fire.
Come on. If we're lucky, we might be able to kill him this turn. Let's go Cyclone, heavy wind damage.
Scour!
Oak says, if anyone needs any help finding housing in Sleepingville, I can help you. Cozy Town is a very nice place. Was it Cozy? Oh no, I was thinking Lazy Town. There we go. Said we were giving out free blankets and pillows and stuffed animals at the next town meeting. And Crystal says, breathe. I actually had an idea for a better breathe redeem than the idea I previously had. I might try and create it sometime. Crystal says water. Wait, no. Hydrate. Thank you very much, Crystal. I will hydrate right now. I forgot that apparently there's a free hydrate command in addition to the one that costs points. Crystal says, kill the tentacles. Oh, and I see at the bottom of the chat, we got a new person, Varial Vibe. First time chatter. Hi, welcome. I read every comment in chat. I am actually surprisingly about 10 minutes behind right now, usually a lot more. So I will get to your comment in a minute, but welcome. To give you a quick rundown, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Currently alternated between this and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. So I hope you enjoy your time here. Oh, and we are adding a bonus Saturday stream this week to play some Room Factory 4 special. Okay, so now he's gonna attack, and we won't be able to heal unless we deal with the maladies, but he's like so low. Yeah, I should not have been focusing on those tentacles before. That was random strike. Oh, criticals! No, lots of criticals, lots of criticals. Whoa! Oh, but they resisted. Hey.
Got hit with a malady.
Good for him.
Abilities are way down.
Okay, so let's. Oh my gosh, I don't have many of these items. You're gonna do ailment absolution on yourself, actually, bro. Because we still have Stroll doing electrical, we'll be able to get back around to Mantis and he'll be able to do some healing this turn.
Take it.
So we are gonna be on the defensive this turn a little bit here. Oh, we only got 3 more of these though. And, oh wait, no, Stroll, you actually can't use this because you need to do an electric attack so that we gain an extra turn. Missed, no!
You dare sicken me?
Okay. We can still do this. We can still deal with this. Let's have you do ailment absolution on yourself.
Allow me to use this.
And, oh crap. Soul Scream, what is this? We're gonna die. What? We're dead. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so dead. Oh, Heismay's dead.
Someone help us get back in the fight.
Oh, Juna's dead.
We gotta wait for us.
No!
I see. In the end, a dream is fleeting.
I didn't know he could do that. He gave himself so many turn icons. Okay, next time I'm not focusing on those tentacles, that's for sure. Unless that was because of that. Fantasy is dead. That did not go how I had hoped that would go. Oh boy, Crystal says, kill the tentacles. Oak says, Crystal, fix color. Ow, why? Okay, here's the question, you guys. I need to know the answer to this. I think of tip for that. I need to know really quick. Because we did save right before that fight. It is past the 3-hour mark. This is the full stream. Should we go long and try the fight again? Or should we just pick up this fight at the beginning of next stream? In fact, I'm going to do a really quick, just 1-minute poll. I want to know what you guys really think. Because I know some of you are probably getting tired. I'm just going to say fight again or wait. And we're going to try again or next time. And we're not going to allow additional votes because I want to know, like, genuinely what do you guys think? 1-minute poll. Go ahead, start the poll and let me know. Let me know. Super Falcon said that's the first time I've seen this boss's moveset. Wait, what do you mean you played this game? Did you just like kill it instantly in like 1 turn? Oak says, no, Logan Heismay isn't barely alive. He's badly alive. Chris says, welcome in Super Falky. Vera said, you can't learn a skill to heal ailments. Oh crap, I think Protag has one of those. He has that Me Patra skill. I should have been using that. Oh my gosh, I am an idiot. I am so dumb. But I mean, you guys know that I'm not good at these games, so we'll be able to do this now. See, Varial Vibe said you need electrical attacks. By the way, thank you for being here, Varial Vibe. I do want to give you a heads up that one of our community members, Beowulf, has banned the chat from giving me real combat advice. So I won't tell Beowulf, and I appreciate that.
I'm sorry, Beowulf.
Oh, Vero, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh, because that was also indirect asking about healing ailments. We won't count. We're not going to tell Beowulf about any of this. Beowulf doesn't need to know about Varial Vibe or Vero or anything like that. And the poll is done, and it looks like Next Time has won. And so it'll be fine. Yeah, so we're gonna return to the title. I'm at least gonna load up the save, so you'll see that we're okay aboard the ship, that we're fine. Load the game from where we left off, because I don't know if the autosave was there. But where were we? We were right here. Let's load the game back up. Guiga said, please no battle advice. That's a rule here. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. I can't scroll while I'm in that screen. There. Da-da-da. Let's see. Chris says, welcome in Varial Vibe. Varial Vibe said, okay, sorry, just finished the game last week. No, it's all good because you are new. There was no reason for you to have known that. So don't worry. We're not like unreasonable. Like, how dare you not know our like community rules that we obviously haven't told anybody else. I'm just happy that you're here. So, but again, this is a blind playthrough also, so obviously no spoilers or anything. Crystal said, it's fine. Oak with a 3-hour timestamp. Varial Vibe says, enjoy, bro. Thank you very much. Oak said, yeah, it's okay. We just like to try not to give combat advice because we like to see Logan suffer. Sadly, that is the real reason. Chat claims to be my friend, but then chat likes to watch me not just die, but struggle and die. Let's see. Vera said, counter, y'all. Quickie said, bat death counter 4. Oak says, Katie. Vera said, game over. Tiff says, all +1. Crystal said, Katie, death. Queen Katie says, Mantis, death counter 5. And Crystal says, death. Queen Katie says, game over, counter 3. I still think that one time when we were running away from the giant baby shouldn't have counted as a game over, but it did say fantasy is dead. So if that's the line, the distinction, the distinction, I can't talk right now, then that's understandable. But thank you very much. Tiff says, failure Tomcat. Do we need to create a sound alert for when I just like fail at something and it's just chat mocking me for being awful? Quickita said, here's all of them in one message for Vera to pin and laugh at Logan. Crystal says, I was about to do the same thing, laughing. Tiff says, yeah. Oak says, I think it depends on what Logan thinks. I'm always up for more longa. Moonlight said, I never responded, did I? Oops, I'm okay. Just really hurting from work. I'm sorry, but I hope you're able to unwind now that you're done with that for the night. Oak says, for the first time, I will actually abstain from voting because I am neutral. Super Falcon said, yeah, pretty much killed it instantly both times I fought it. Were you just like over leveled? Had you grinded a lot? Crystals, but we also now know its weaknesses, and so next time if we want, I can give all of our dudes some like lightning stuff. That's not cheating, right? Because I learned from dying. I should get some knowledge from that. Crystal says, great minds think alike. We have a celebration Tomcat, but we also have failure Tomcat. Quickita said, so you're my own personal, in my own personal words, a dumb pigeon. Vera said, I gave combat advice. Crystal said, what advice? We saw nothing. Yeah, we saw nothing, Vero. Crystal said, in fact, I'm blind in my left eye /J. Crystal says, we are your friends, Logan. I know, I'm just joking. I'm giving you guys a hard time for giving me a hard time. Tiff said, that's what friends do though, right? It is. We razz each other. I would be worried, like I would feel more uncomfortable if you guys didn't razz me. If you were just like always saying nice things, I'd feel weird. Crystal says, chat, feel free to stab. No! Oak says, stabs Longa lovingly. No! Crystal says, perfect. Tiff said, yes, failure sound alert. Oak said, also, Logan, what was your idea for a breathe redeem? I'm not going to say it now because I don't know if I can actually make it work. But we will see. I won't have the opportunity to work on it probably for like a couple of weeks, so it'll be a while, but I have an idea. I had a second idea before that I thought against it, which was the sound of Sonic the Hedgehog drowning in like the old Sonic games. I may just default to that if I can't get this other thing to work. Quickita said, thank you for the very deadly stream. See you all next time for Case 3 time. Crystal said, make a sound alert with Uncle Roger. Surely there's audio of him saying, you're a failure. Super Falky said, I grinded every so often, but also learned some good tactics early on that got me through the game. There were 3 hours, 7 minutes, 29 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. And that's the difference. I don't know tactics, Super Falky. It sounds like you're good at the game. I'm not. Crystal said, thank you for the stabby stream. Vera said, thank you for the very puppies stream. Crystal with some dancing grr from Invader Zim. Let me take a quick look over at these raid suggestions Crystal provided. The first 2 are no longer online, so we won't be able to do those ones. So let me check out the other ones that we had. And by the way, if you are lurking, let me give you the quick rundown on everything. We stream, as I've said a couple times already, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternated between this game, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. So that means tomorrow is Wednesday, no stream, but we've also added a special Saturday stream. So we're going to be going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Our Saturday stream is going to be some Rune Factory 4 special. We tried that last week and didn't get very far. I feel like we need to go just a little bit farther. And looks like of the raid suggestions, one with the fewest number of viewers is someone playing, playing That's Not My Neighbor. I saw something about this. It looks kind of like Papers, Please, which I really enjoyed. So we're probably going to do that as a raid. So let me go ahead and type in raid for that. Oh, actually, before I institute the raid, here is a link tree that includes all my social media stuff, which I'm going to copy over to YouTube because I see we do still have a couple of YouTube lurkers. So there's that. That includes a Discord invite link. What my TikTok link should be, except it was hacked 2 weeks ago and the username was changed, all my videos removed. I may never get it back. If I don't get it back, I'll just remove that. But the link is there. If I get it back, it'll reactivate. Also, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, all that good stuff. So feel free to check those things out should you feel so inclined. And here we're going to type in raid for this person. And here's our raid message. Feel free to copy that down as well. I'm going to do that right now. So I have it on my clipboard. And there we go. Let's see. Moonlight says, so it might be a good thing that I don't speak up much. I honestly speak up as much or as little as you want. I'm just happy to have you here. If you don't feel like talking, if you're feeling like tired from work or hurting from work, totally understandable. But as much or as little as you want, we're here for you, Moonlight. Crystal says, he batted games to be honest /HJ. Huh?
You didn't initiate raid.
Wait, it didn't initiate? Hang on. Oh, crap. Hang on. Let me try this again. Oh, dang it. That's the raid message because that's now on my clipboard. I got to copy the guy's name down again. Thank you very much. Not only am I bad at games, I'm apparently still bad at Twitch as well. I think I typed, there we go. Type this. There we go. And there we are. I don't know why it didn't work before. I probably had a typo. It might be the fact that my keyboard's spacebar is still broken. It threw in an extra space there or something like that. Now I need to type the raid message again, though, because I need to recopy that over to my clipboard. So thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero, and for the heads up. Otherwise, I'd have been just rambling for a while. It's like, why haven't we run over to the raid? This is awful. And everyone would have left, and I've been sad. Now I can read a little bit more, though. Super Falky said, oh, I died very, very often in this. This game is very brutal and unforgiving. Okay, so that makes me feel better, because I've died a bunch already. Oak said, thank you for the very racist Heismay stream. Made me smile. Yeah, last time we learned he's a crybaby. Tonight we learned he's racist against dogs. Crystal said, not the racist Heismay. Queen Katie frowning. Vera said, it really is. We got 3 game overs so far. Super Falky said, 3 game overs is really good for this far in the game. Oh, well, thank you, then. I'll take that as a compliment. Vera said, you messed up the raid thing laughing. Crystal said, I should learn hacking and hacking Logan. Crystal says, Logan, the raid. Vera said, baddest streams longa. Crystal said, he's been streaming for years, chat. Vera said, almost 5 years streaming, y'all. Moonlight said, I'm a very positive person, though I do razz my friends, too. And I appreciate I was just joking earlier. Oh, with some emotes. Queen Katie with some emotes. Atlantic says, good night with a heart. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It means the world to me. Like, seriously, thank you. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Enjoy your Wednesday. We'll see you on Thursday for Ace Attorney Investigations. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, good night as well.